right. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. We got huge news, and we are up like 1% in the pre-market right now. Maybe not, almost 1%. Yeah, we're up 1% right now. We've got pretty much everything we need. Short interest has increased on the day. Yep, it's increased, and it just increased since last I saw it. We're about 15% of the free, 14.5%, 40 million shares estimated short interest right now. So, I mean, you know what they're doing, Kay. It's the same thing we say every day. You know what they're doing, all right? You know what the freaking shorts are thinking. You know what they're doing. They're freaking out right now, but they are doubling down every damn time. It's just what they do. And we have this news right here. Right here, we have the new CBO, and we already covered this. Please go watch that if you don't know. Beard shaving. Oh, man. Yeah, all right, so we got 2 minutes to the open. Here we go. We'll cover the news in a second, but we got 2 minutes to the open. I'm going to be honest with you. I am predicting a pretty damn nice time here today, to be honest with you. Here we go. Here we go. We got 40 seconds. 40 seconds. $8 today. I can smell it. I can smell $8 today, boys. Boomstick, that's awesome. 20% today. A lot of people are expecting it to be really nice today. I think just because last CMO or last, we got the CCO news and we went up 20%, mostly because of that. Today we've got more good. I mean, this is really good news. This is about, I would say, honestly, I think this is probably better than the CCO news, but I don't mean to say this is going to be 20%. I wouldn't be surprised if we're up 5% or 10% if the markets do us any favors, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we go down, for the reason being that people don't give a shit about the news historically. They don't give one. They don't check it. They don't understand it. And most people that read the news, they're like, oh, they got a new guy. They don't understand what's actually going on. So, Glenn, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Whoa, all right, there's the opening. There's the opening bell. Holy. Okay, we got no volume at all. What? Okay, there we go. I was about to say, like, how did we not? 10,000 at the ask, 765. Oh, man. Oh, oh, man. Glenn, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Glenn, you're too kind. Seriously, Glenn, man. And I saw your donation earlier in the pre-mar, man. You're too kind. 770, man. Let's go. Screw the Bears. Oh yeah, what did Mythical Physics say? What did he said? He said he's a bull now. He said he's a bull now. I mean, what? Like, wait, what? You said we were going to like $5 last week. I'm so confused. Oh man. BlackBerry's doing well. AMC's doing well. SENS. What the heck is up with SENS, man? What the heck? 771 new intraday high. Let's go. Let me put it on the broader markets though. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, the Russell's up 0.5%. Nasdaq is barely up 772. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh man, don't get too excited, everyone. The short said $5 this week. Oh, 774, man. We make everyone a bull. Yeah, honestly, that's true. Boomstick, that's the truth. Like, yeah, all the bears on the channel are now bulls. Like, they used to short, now they have shares. Now they have they have thousands of shares now. That's just how it is. The more you understand about the company, the more bullish you are. That's as simple as it gets, though. And I understand it. I understand some people will get they take something out of context and they become bearish as they start seeing the news that comes in. The passion and the I don't know, the very efficient articulation of the bulls as to why they're wrong, then they start actually researching and seeing what the truth is, right? And of course we could be wrong, but SENS FDA approval is soon anticipated. Oh man, recruit Mythical into the fellowship. All right, Mythical. If you're out there, you're invited. Look at the Nasdaq going down though. Look at the Nasdaq getting dumped on. Whoa, what is this? The Russell's doing amazing though. SPY and the Dow are doing awful, man. Bionano, dude, this could get spicy if the markets do us any favors. And I wanted to talk about this right off the bat. I'm going to put it on the 1 minute chart here in a second. Just watch right here if you want to see where we're at right now. Right now, 777, 2.5% of the green. But we broke out. And I said this, I hope y'all watched the technical analysis over the weekend, right? I said if we're going to open up if we're going to open up even like okay, if we're going to open up all right, and I think I moved this because I'm an idiot. It should be right there. Yeah, I don't know why I moved that, but anyways, that's where it is. And once we opened up in the pre-market green, I already knew. I mean, I already knew we broke out of the descending level. So what does that mean? Well, the price target was, I already have it drawn up. The price target is this to the downside if we broke to the downside. But since we broke to the upside, price target is all the way at 920. Perfect congruency, man. That's as simple as it gets. Okay, you can't make it up, man. That's the price target. Right now, we're up 3.5%, man. Oh, my God. Right when I look at the 4-hourly chart, we start running 784 intraday high. Let's go. Let's go. New CBO, man. I don't think people realize how big the news is, though. I really don't. We should be up. I mean, okay, here's the thing. It's hard to say how much we should be up today with the Russell Green and with the news today. It's hard to say exactly how much we should be up. It is hard to say. Oh my gosh, 787. And it's hard to say for the reason that this is the reason why it's hard to say how much we should be up today. It's hard to value the future, and it's hard to value and then here's the thing, no one else knows about, not many people know about how much better the Sapphire is compared to the other three competing methods. So I mean, if people like this news, imagine how much they'll like the freaking fact that Sapphire is better than anything else in the world with the greater than 500 base pair detection, right? That's what people don't know. And once people understand that, every time we get a PR, every time we get anything, the interest goes up in the stock, right? I mean, at least it should. So the more people that actually do the research, the more people that like the company, the more people that invest, the more people that are bullish. That's as simple as it is, man. And that's why we're going to do great things. That's why we're going to do, I mean, that's as simple as it is, man. And I also, I got some new job listing requirements that is really important, potentially really important. They were just posted like a week ago, and they may have something to do with nano nozzle. At least the new product innovations, though. At the very least that. We're up 4% right now. Screw the Bears. Screw the Bears, man. Listen, my DCF is working. Yeah, thank you, Ragnaros, for being a legend and doing that. That was awesome. That was awesome, man. Dude, and the short interest is rising, man. The short interest is rising. I've been telling y'all for this for free. I hate saying this because I say it. I mean, you've heard me say it probably more than 20 times in like 1 or 2 streams. But if we can hold above $7 or above $8 for a couple more weeks or even days, I mean, all it takes is one institution or one whale with a big short position to say, okay, margin call today, sell it all. Dude, it's done. It's going to instigate the squeeze. That's as simple as it gets. We've got, and preferably, hopefully before June 18th this week, right? June 18th, what is that? Is that Friday? Yeah, okay, Friday. Friday is when the freaking calls expire. And if we look at the open interest here, look at the open interest. I mean, it just keeps getting better. Look at the put side. There's nothing. There's absolutely no puts being bought at all, man. That's as simple as it gets. Everyone has calls. Everyone's buying calls and holding them. Everyone thinks we're going to go higher. And if we do, we've got the short-dated buying of call options. We've got the short interest rising. We've got the interest. We've got the stop price. We've got the hype, interest, knowledge, everything, and news. A gamma squeeze is on the horizon. If things go our way, it's on the horizon. That's as simple as it is. There's no disputing that. Rockets in the chat. Sharon, thank you, my friend. I love it. I mean, dude, where are the Bears today? Where are the Bears today, man? Where are they? Hibernation. That's as simple as it is. They're in hibernation. And the markets aren't even doing anything today. The markets are, the Russell's doing all right. Everything else is pretty much doing nothing, though. The SPY and Dow are down. The NASDAQ is almost down. If we look at high growth as a whole, yeah, high growth might be doing okay, but Microvision's down. Clover's getting killed. Skills is getting killed. SENS is running. So Medica's doing well. Holy crap, Bitcoin. Oh my gosh! Stop going without me, man. What was the news for Bitcoin? I didn't even see this. I must have missed something obvious. Wow, this is why I hate Bitcoin. It dumps to the downside like it's gonna hit the price target, and then it just comes right back up. Damn, man. Mara is up 12%. That's insanity. That's insanity. I always miss Mara. I always miss it. Yeah, we did get a couple articles today. We have a ton of news today for Bionano. We have a multi-full article here, and we have can short squeeze mania fuel Bionano higher, and this, and obviously the meat and potatoes, right? We got this bad boy right here, new CBO. I love it. I love to see it. And if y'all haven't seen it, to sum it up, he's worked with Illumina, he's worked with FDA approval, and apparently he's going to work on expanding our technology portfolios, which could mean innovations in the tech. It could mean more patents, more rights, or it could mean FDA approval. Elon tweeted, Elon accepted Bitcoin again for Tesla. Oh my gosh, man. Of course he did. Of course he did. Up 4% right now. We're seeing some selling coming in. Let me see where the walls are at. So 786, we got a wall. 10,000 to be bought. We'll see if that's real. Nope. Nope. Nano Dimension. Look at. Let me compare the volume for Bionano compared to Nano Dimension right now. Oh, okay. Well, all right. No, that's good. That's good. Never mind. That's good. That's good. Look at this. All right. Bionano's right here. It's not great volume by any stretch of the imagination, but we're still doubling both Microvision and Nano Dimension, and that is always a great sign when we're beating those two in volume. We've got the news. We've got the short interest. We've got the fundamentals. We don't have Wall Street bets though. So I mean, we do have a lot, and we have the gamma squeeze Friday this week. Friday this week is when the call options will expire. So I mean, it's hard. The gamma squeeze is so complicated. I don't even know for sure. It's not like, I don't think it's necessarily going to happen right when the expiration dates happen. It's not that. Essentially, the gamma squeeze is just a short squeeze, but it has the options that kind of work with it, like rapidly call options being bought rapidly with a short dated expiration and with the short interest increasing. And it has to do with institutions decreasing their risk by buying back their shares, which is literally just a short squeeze. I mean, at least that's an element of a short squeeze. So it's so about the gamma squeeze, it doesn't necessarily have to happen on Friday. But as I'm talking, new intraday highs, $7, $8. We don't even have a wall. I mean, we don't even have a wall at $8. I mean. Oh boy, 5%. Where are all of our viewers? Is my freaking? Oh man, 803, 6% in the green. Dude, rip the Bears. Can I get a rip Mythical Physics? Can I get a rip 570? 570 was his prediction for last Friday, right? Oh man, oh man. Yeah, we just broke $8. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, guys, here's the thing, guys. We just broke out of the descending level of resistance on the 4 hourly, and we sustained our oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Right now. Oh my gosh, right now is where our resistance is on the SAR on the 4 hourly. Damn. Right now. Can we please hold above this? Can we get that flip? We're about to get that flip. We just need to hold. We're literally above it right now. It's at 798. Dude, we need to hold above it and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go if we can just hold here. We're about to get the 4 hourly parabolic SAR stop and reverse indicator flip to bullish. We also are still bullish on the 4 hourly super trend. It's green. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. Okay, we held it. We knew if we broke out of this, we knew it was going to probably be good. And right now it's good. Right now it's very good. So rip all of the Bears. Right now we're getting rejected. No. Dang it. Well, we could retest that for the rest of the day, but damn, that's not what I want to see. We got rejected perfectly at the 4 hourly SAR. We could easily be just consolidating for a little bit. We easily could be. Rip Mythical, rip Robbie. Yeah, I know. And Robbie just admitted he was wrong, actually, which I respect. But he also said he was a bull, which I don't understand. He's called himself a bullish bear before. He's claimed that it's a pump and dump before, I believe. I think. I don't know. The Bears are crazy. Moral of the story: don't listen to Bears. Don't listen to them. I mean, you already seen what happened here. They all were telling you to sell last week, right? They were playing on everybody's fear. Now what? Okay, and right now I have to say we're up 5% right now. You need to sell if you don't know what you're doing. All right, you need to sell if you don't know what you're doing. Bullish bear. I know. It's like what? It's like what is that? I mean, come on. Oh man. 794. Almost 5% in the green. Microvision is still getting killed. Nano Dimension is not following us at all. SENS, man. Oh my gosh, this is the freaking up more than 100%. Probably more like 150 to 200% since your lows here. Damn, man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Not selling until we reach $20. Legendary. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not selling. Oh man. SENS going for all-time highs. Isn't that like doesn't they have a while to go? Oh, they got a while to go. Yeah, 550. Maybe. We need to get a bounce on that 21 SMA on the 1 minute chart here. And you know what? Do y'all want me to go over the news today, the other news, the articles today, or do y'all want me to keep it on the charts? Whatever you guys say, I'll do. News or charts? It's not news like last 10 minutes, but it's news today. It's two articles and the LinkedIn stuff, which is not really news, but there's new job listings as well. We can do that later. Right now, do y'all want the articles or the charts or the news or the charts, whatever? 21,000 to be sold at 790. You guys know this is fake. Come on, you know that's fake. Look at this. Look at this crap. This is fake. This is absolute. Look, watch this. Watch the level 2 data here. Look at that. Okay, 42,000 bought at the ask. Okay, come on. That's exactly what you want to see. Look at that. Okay, 34,000 right there. I mean, come on, man. That's like 100,000 shares right there. That's 100,000 shares bought at the ask at 792. 792. We're currently at 790. 790 right now, man. Charts, all right. Hammer candle, yeah, we do have a hammer candle. Yeah, this is a bit of a hammer candle right here in the 1 minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You think it's a pump and dump, Marco? Yeah. At least you're here on a green day. I respect that. If anyone's just getting in here right now, we got CBO News, Chief Business Officer. We got a new one. He worked with Illumina. He has experience in the FDA approval realm, along with CMA chromosomal microarray analysis experience, and that's one of the 3 biggest competing methods with Bionano. It's great to see that he knows what CMA is, yet he's still choosing OGM with Sapphire, as in it's better. It's just more efficient. It's better in every way. So that's what you want to see. It's great news today. I don't think people quite realize how big it is today. People don't realize what the company is, how it's better. So at the end of the day, we're not going to be its true value for a while unless people actually, unless Wall Street bets or, if there was some sort of event that would make a lot of people realize why the Sapphire is better than the other 3 methods, Because, I mean, if you understand that, then you understand why we're going to get 10,000 Sapphires sold and more than that. So that's as simple as it is, man. Hammer candle forming right now. There's no shares being sold at the bid. It's just shares being sold. There's no quantity of shares being sold at the bid. It's just the only big quantity we've seen today is the 100,000 shares we just saw bought at the ask at 790. That's as simple as it is. It's as simple as it gets. The buy side imbalance is probably still going on right now. Lordstown CEO quit and it tanked. Oh man. That's too funny. Let me check the markets real quick. Yeah, the markets are not doing much today, but here's the thing. Well, okay, it looks like the Nasdaq. This is the weirdest thing, man. I swear, today and the last few weeks, it's so weird. The Nasdaq goes up and Bionano goes down, and it's just an inverse correlation. It's very weird. Also, another very weird thing is that the UVXY fear index is up right now, which is not good. I actually wanted to buy this. Actually, believe it or not, I'm not going bearish on you, but I actually want this to go down today so I can get a small position to hedge my risk for the economic count for the worst case, for the bear case if it does happen. Right, this week we've got on Wednesday we've got the Fed announcement and then we've got JP conference. So, that's it's scary. That's what it is. So I want this thing to freaking dump so I can then get a small position to hedge to reduce my risk a little bit. 793, just like that. What were we up like 5? What was our peak today? 803. But what percent was that? Like 5.5%? Was that what it was? I think. Dude, rip the Bears. Rip the Bears. Let me see. This is the thing, guys. The most short-term resistance that we have is that SAR on the 4-hourly, right? So that 803 is where it's at now, which is very weird. It just moved up, way up, which is where we got rejected before. We need to flip this to being bullish if we're gonna break $9 or $10 easily. Okay, I mean, if we're gonna break this, yeah, if we're gonna run, we have to break this, obviously. All right, and it would be really nice. It would be the first step of the perfect storm. Well, we've already taken many steps, to be honest with you, but there's still a ton of contingencies, right? But that would be a nice step in the right direction to break the 4-hourly SAR, turn it to bullish. That'd be a nice step. All right, we're about to get the kiss off the 21 SMA, most likely. Here we go. Nasdaq is not at all-time high today. Oh, if it does. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, if the Nasdaq breaks all-time highs, which it looks like it very well may, I would say BNGO breaks 10. Not necessarily, but probably. It's very, if the Nasdaq breaks all-time highs today, it's very likely. And here's why. Okay, high growth was valued at a way higher level than it is today with the same valuation with the broader market. So the fact of the matter is, the only way you can explain that is that people thought high growth was just way overvalued, way hyped up. And you can make the argument that we're a little bit hyped up, but the fact of the matter is we are like 50% upside left from all-time highs of the Nasdaq on February 16th. So the fact of the matter is, no, I think it is. I think high growth should be valued higher than it is today, if the Nasdaq is going to break above all-time highs. That's 100% sure. I think so. But it's the sector rotation, right? The sector rotation back into high growth, back into like, they call them meme stocks. Anything that is like low valuation, they call a meme stock, right? So yeah, that kind of company and stock, that's kind of what's been doing well lately. We had a great week last week overall. The last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, was slow. Still was a great week, especially for Bionano. It was a great week, obviously. Auspicious, do you own more than 100 shares of BNGO? If so, are you trading cover calls or puts against it? No. My friend, I know, for all my new people out there, I'm holding much more. This makes me, I wish I had more. I'm trying to get 10,000 shares, but right now I'm owning about almost 15K of Bionano in Bionano stock right now. I show my portfolio every day, not to brag or anything, or I try to be transparent, try to be honest. But that's kind of, we're not doing 100 shares. No. We're doing 1,000, almost 2,000 shares. We will have 2,000 very soon. Brandon, how many shares is your target? So I'll be having, I'm going to be having a ton of buying power coming in, enough to probably, I don't know, close to double my position right now. No. I'll have enough to, well, actually, you know what? Let me see. How many shares could I buy right now? About 500 almost. I could buy easily another 1,000, another 1 to 4,000 shares within the next few weeks. But I think I'm going to use more. I think I'm going to start doing YouTube ads, paying YouTube to run some ads for us. But yeah, as I'm saying this, we're forming kind of a nice cup and handle right here. We're kind of forming a nice cup and handle. But yeah, my goal is 10,000 shares, and I do have a video on the channel explaining how I'm actually going to be able to get 10K shares, because that's, right now that's about $80,000, and right now we only have like 15,000 in. So what's 65,000? Another 65K I'm pouring into BNGO, and that video kind of explains how we're going to do that. And just to sum it up, right? This is, hear me out, please, on this one, right? As I'm talking, we are kind of getting, we'll see if we form a hammer here, but we're kind of screwed. Right when I call out the cup and handle pattern, we kind of, nullify it. But for the channel, right, it is a net positive for the company. It's mutually beneficial to you and I, both of us, if the channel were to do well, for two reasons, okay? Number one reason is, if the channel does well, all the money that I make from YouTube, the small amount of money that we make from YouTube, is all going to either BNGO shares. It's pretty much like 95% of it is going to BNGO shares, literally. There's maybe a small amount going to YouTube ads and a small donation that I'm going to do. And then down the line, we'll do more donations and shit, I'm sure, of businesses. But yeah, right now, that's what it's going to. And that's not even the big reason. The big reason is that the better this channel does, the more subscribers, more views we get, the more people that know about Bionano, right? And name me another YouTuber. Now, I love my other YouTubers that do Bionano with me, but name another YouTuber that does consistently, does BNGO information and news updates and due diligence as frequently that we do. Also, name another YouTuber that's as bullish as I am, right? I mean, there's some, but not really, I'm as bullish as any, right? So the more people that see this channel, the more bulls that are for Bionano. Essentially, in the aggregate, that's what we're looking at. So that's why it's mutually beneficial if the channel does well. So that's my spiel. I'm sorry, that's my spiel. But it is I feel like it is important for Bionano. All right, Mr. Vessel isn't really bullish. Mr. Vessel and I, Miguel, we are gonna do a freaking collab. He doesn't know when, though. He said it could be a while until when or something. He said he's working full-time or whatever, so. 100 leap contracts will make bank as long as it does moon. Oh, yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. In the money, long-term leaps options. That's what you got. That's what you got to do. Dr. Dean does well. Due diligence with BNGO. Maybe you can try to and hit him up. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I think we might have done that once, but yeah, let me here. Does anyone is he on Twitter or something? Because the email usually never works. Here, let me try to find Dr. Dean. Nope. Somebody send me a link for getting into contact with him. I can try his email if you want, but like it never works. I tried Chris Sane, I tried Trace Trades, I tried several people, and I tried Everything Money with the email. They never reply. By the way, with Everything Money, the crap, the douchebags and the you know the bullshitters that said Bionano was doing horrible, right? That said you should sell on last week on June 10th. Essentially, those people, they I sent them an email asking them if they want to do an interview or like a debate, a bull bear debate. No response. I mean, I expected it. No response. I mean, okay, let's be honest. If you're Everything Money, you're literally freaking out right now, right? I mean, you're wrong. I honestly think there's probably a pretty decent chance they got paid off or they got short positions. There's no way anyone in the right mind would value a company on like three things, and then put it out to YouTube, right? It's just insanity. So I don't know, but yeah. All right. I didn't see that large print. Where was that? 9:30? 9:30? Are you sure? I didn't see that. Well, I'm not going to scroll down all the way there because we'd be scrolling forever. I hope that BNGO is profitable by quarter 2 2021. Yeah, well, so we enjoy Everything Money. I hope we're profitable this quarter too. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but if it does, yeah, we're going to freaking go to $20 a share. For what it's worth, all other BNGO YouTubers I watch only point out when things are good. You are consistent and it is appreciated. Mr. Investor is good too. I appreciate that, Jose. I really appreciate that, and the fact that I do kind of I really do appreciate that because I do try. I hope someone notices that I'm one of the few, and I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to fucking. I don't know. I don't mean to, just I'm always here. We're live streaming whether it's red or green, and you guys know, the OGs know. You guys know that we were streaming and we were getting made fun of and getting our asses kicked and handed to us on May 13th, buying the dip by the short-term bears, and then obviously when you zoom out a little bit, you can see what actually ended up happening. So, and that's kind of why I try to give those lessons about Robbie Smith to all the new beginners that we have, if any, that the bears are just trying. The ape language, bears are always more likely to be misinformative than bulls, essentially. But that's not even the real. The real thing is that you just need to be careful with what you hear, especially when you're down and people are trying to spread FUD, especially in that circumstance. Damn it, my Wi-Fi puts are not printing. Fix it, Brandon. Yeah, suck on that Ethernet cable, baby. Yeah, Ethernet cable, suck on that. Yeah, I told you on the Discord to load up on some calls, on some out the money short-term calls on the Wi-Fi. Y'all didn't do it though. The Wi-Fi is perfect, man. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. The Ethernet is freaking perfect. Hopefully, I'm not jinxing myself though. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We're rocking here on the goods and the bads. Hell yeah. That's what we do. I don't feel like it's fair. Like, if you no disrespect to Dead Inside or any of the YouTubers that do this, but I don't like the people that I cannot respect the people that only make a video when everything is running. I mean, it's hypocritical in a way. You say, if your motto is stay dead inside, and yet you only make videos when everything is green, so you don't get more flack, or so people view it a certain way and like you more. I feel like that's just total. I feel like that's total bullshit. That's total hypocrisy in my opinion. But whatever. I do like Dead Inside though. I mean, at least I used to like him a lot. Nowadays, not so much. But he's whatever. I'm not trying to start a channel war. All right, 792 right now, 4.5%. Oh man! If anyone's getting here right now, new CBO, Chief Business Officer for Bionano, Richard Skippy. He used to work with Illumina, and it's great news. And that's the news that we're running on today. At least that's what it should be. Bionano's. Oh my gosh! Look at Microvision today. Ooh, what the heck is this, man? I mean, they've been going up so much. I guess it only makes sense. But damn, what happened? I almost feel like this is a news thing. I guess it's not, but damn, man. Conducive Insider Ken Wagner. Hell yeah, man. Welcome to being a Conducive Insider, my friend. Yeah, but Mr. Invested a lot and we're going to do some sort of collab, I don't know what the hell it's going to be. It's going to be some sort of, I don't know. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. That's what it's going to be. Okay, cool. Let me copy and paste that real quick. Thank you, Dr. Dean's Twitter. Thank you, my friend. Let's go ahead and paste that in here. Yes, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and, oh, I can't send him a message? Oh, come on. I can't send him a message. That sucks. Usually it has the message thing right here. Some people, I guess some people have it set to private or whatever. Let me see if I can just get, let me see if I can just, oh man, yeah, you can't be messaged. Damn, all right, I'm gonna have to email him. Dang it. Since 29 cents, bro. Oh my gosh, I wish I had your cost basis, my friend. People tell me all the time they wish I had my amount of shares and my cost basis of like what? 570, and then I'm just like, dude, I mean, yeah, I'm very thankful, but dude, people got in like lower than $1. A lot of people here. There's so many OGs in our community that have thousands of shares below $1, and I'm like, oh man, you are so free. Oh man, I wish I had that, man. Congrats on that freaking awesome price. That's awesome. Do you think the news is now priced in the new CBO? It should mostly be, yeah. It probably mostly is. But here's the thing: people don't realize how big it is. They never do. Here's the thing with Bionano News, guys. Everybody paying attention to this. When Bionano News drops, if it's really good, 9 out of 10 times in my experience, especially over the last 3 months, no one understands it. And here's why no one understands it: because if you were actually to understand what this means, you could just watch my video. At least, I'm not saying I'm smarter than anyone. I'm just telling you, like the average investor, average institution, they don't fucking know. They don't understand why. They don't even know what microarrays are. Okay, the fact of the matter is there are so many subtle details in here, like the freaking technology protocols and like the hinting towards FDA cleared application. Like he's got FDA approval experience, and his goal is to broaden the business into new markets and strategic expansion of its product and technology portfolios. That seems like freaking FDA approval. That's as simple as it gets. Also, that kind of sounds like Nano Nuzzo as well. So, $8, baby, $8, $801. I get so excited when it goes up 1 cent, right? Oh man! All right, new intraday high. There it is, dude. Did we get the flip? I bet we did. Oh come on! You gotta be kidding me. That's bullshit. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna be so mad if we don't get this. Oh, I hate the SAR sometimes. It's moving up. It's moved up literally to the max. Okay, there it is. There it is. It needs a hold. We just got it. You guys just saw it. We just got the freaking flip. Up almost 6%. We just got the 4-hourly parabolic SAR stop and reverse indicator flip to bullish. That's as simple as it is. That's it. That's bullish. I mean, I'm not saying like, okay, we're gonna go to the moon now. I'm just saying that's very bullish for the next few days. That's awesome. That's awesome. I hope we can keep that. Hopefully, it should be. Unless we dump to the downside really quickly here, that should stay. And obviously, if we broke 750, obviously we would break that. But I don't see us breaking 750 today. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen. But all right though, that's good. I'm gonna keep that right there though, because I want to make sure that stays. So he left Illumina because he thought BNGO was better or more pay. Well, it's not exactly clear. Let's see. He was working with Illumina. I don't know if he was working with Illumina right before this, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that we know. He said right here, I believe my entire career that genome structure and SVs are good. Okay, yada, yada. And then he says, what has limited our ability in research of SVs and to exploit SVs has been the technology to detect them, right? Arrays are limited in the scope of SVs they can detect. Sequencing, even long-read sequencing, is not able to address SVs either. He believes optical genome mapping has the potential to transform our understanding of them. I mean, that's as simple as it is. And you may be able to make the argument like, oh, he's just saying that, he's just kissing ass. That's what he has to say. He just wants a better pay. The fact of the matter is, everything that he said is true, whether he believes it or not, right? We know for a fact, based on the company's own information, this is absolutely true. So, and this is what everyone thinks. I mean, this is just anyone who understands the space understands that with the SV detection, there's only one route to go if you want to actually have the best thing. It's Sapphire. And that's why we're going to get so many sales. It's as simple as it is. 750 by the end of the week. Oh, Marco. Oh, wow. Everybody, I want everyone to pay attention to what Marco just said. 750 by end of week. I'm pretty sure Marco was the same person that was saying $4 end of week last week. So what does that tell you? Even the dumbest respectful Marco, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, honestly, I don't even care if you get offended at this. You should get offended at this. The dumb predictions that Marco has made, $4, he's now getting more bullish on his predictions. What does that tell you? Even the bears, even the thick-headed bears that cannot distinguish what CMA or OGM is. They don't understand the tag. They don't understand anything. Okay, respectfully, I mean, not really. This isn't meant to be respectful, but even they are going for are getting more bullish, right? Just because you said 4 doesn't mean he didn't, right? He did say 4. He said it so many times, man. Marco is a clown. BNGO closing past 9 today. See, Mythical Physics is now bullish. Even Mythical, even the bears are freaking super bullish now. And Mythical is a pretty... I think Mythical might be a schizophrenic or some shit, or like a sociopath or some shit, because he's making... Every time he makes a prediction, it's literally like super down or super up. It's almost never right. I don't think he's been right. Mythical, have you ever been right? I don't know. I legitimately am asking, like, have you ever been right on the channel? I don't know. I seriously don't know. But I guess MP has finally seen the green light on BNGO, but I still think he bolts as first sign of us going down. Yeah, honestly, that's true. That's true. Yeah, rip your puts too, by the way. Rip your puts. Sorry, man. I don't mean that to like brag, but rip them. rip your puts, man. That was you should have cashed out when you were up, huh? Should have cashed out, man. Oh man. Your naive enthusiasm, dog. You didn't even admit you were wrong. How are you gonna call me naive when you don't even admit you were wrong? Oh man, what you need to do is say, "Hey, I was wrong," like I do. Okay, I had to do this. You probably don't remember because you weren't here on May 13th. But literally on the day of May 13th, I had bullet points explaining how I was wrong and what I got wrong and admitting my mistakes. Until a bear does that, and I think Mythical Physics tried to do that this morning. I'll give him credit, but no other bear that I've ever seen has ever admitted their mistakes. They always claim, no, I'm going to be right. My next prediction is going to be right. This is what it is. Dogmatic shit. It's always, it's narcissism. That's what it fucking is, okay? It's literally, I know what's going to happen. I know for sure. We're going to $7. We're going to $7.50, $4, pump it up end of week, right? All that shit. That's all it is, man. So you got to be careful, and there's a lesson to be learned there for all the new investors. The freaking dogmatic shit does not stop, okay? Whether it's a new bear bringing up the torch of the freaking fallen bears, or whether it's freaking Marco or Robbie Smith coming back from the dead, right? They are always trying to get that FUD and misinformation and lies and stating opinions as if they were facts, right? That's the dogmatic nature of the bears. And bulls do it too. It's just, you got to be extremely careful when it's the bears because, they're just worse. And obviously, hopefully you're able to look at the facts. Which the facts of this, right? This Sapphire is better than the other 3 methods. We just got huge news today. The markets are up. We just broke out of the downtrend. We just get the 4-hourly SAR flip. So, saying it's going to go to whatever the bears are saying now, it's like, dude, come on. It's like, come on, man. Oh, man. If you change the letters in Marco, Robbie comes out. Oh, man. Dude, how many of y'all think Robbie actually is just having a new account? I bet he probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. How did the NASDAQ get rejected? Let's look. Looks like it. Well, it looks like it got rejected at a. It looks like it got rejected pretty nicely with this level right here, right? Here, let me do this. Okay, so right here, right, this line right here, got rejected right there and right there. Looks like that's what's happening right now. NASDAQ is so damn bullish. It is kind of overextended though, a little bit. Let's look at the RSI. Hopefully we're not at 70. Oh no, we got plenty of room to go on the RSI at least. Okay, I need to change these. Look at that. We're not. Look, I have the deviation set to 20 and 2. Let me change that to being what we actually want it to be. Typically, they're both fine. You can do it with 20 and 2 or 21 and 3. They're both fine. But yeah, you've got plenty of room to run. You're going up slow and steady. The moving average. I mean, you're looking great. The NASDAQ is looking great, man. That's as simple as it is. Simple as it gets. Oh, the Russell. Look at the Russell freaking dump today, but yet Bionano is doing awesome still. Look at that. Everything. Look at. Oh my gosh, that's beauty. That is beauty, guys. Let me tell y'all something. I should have caught this at the start. Everything else is dumping, right? Nano Dimension dumping. I mean, a lot of high growth is still green, but BlackBerry was green earlier. Workhorse was green. Clover is always getting killed nowadays. Oh my gosh. What is it? What is going on with skills today, man? Holy. All right. Anyways, everything is kind of dumping because of the Russell going down 0.5%. Bionano has done nothing. It's literally just consolidating, getting ready for a break. That's all it is. Okay, in my opinion, at least. Okay, that's literally all we're doing right now. We're trying to make $8 the new floor. which is what we're going to do most likely, honestly. If the NASDAQ or Russell do us any favors at all, which honestly they probably should be, honestly. I saw something the other day, or maybe this was this morning. It said, what was it? Yeah, it was the CPI data was about as expected. So why would the Fed makes? Oh my god! Oh man, did y'all see that? That was a sporadic move to the upside. That's what that just was. That was buying at the ask, quintessential example right there. 805 testing the intraday high. I love it. Look at all the shares being bought at the ask, man. 780, 798, $8. 805 shares are being bought at 807. Right? Oh my gosh. Rip the Bears, 6.5%, intraday high, 808. Let's go. Rocket to the chat. Let's go, boy. Well, short interest is still rising, though. Short interest is still rising, at least the last that we saw. Yeah, look at this. 8:33 a.m. This is the last we saw. The short interest was rising. If we look at Fintel's short share availability, let's look at that. I mean, this is still on the table. I hate getting y'all so excited off this because it's so, I don't know, most of y'all already know about this, but I have to reiterate for y'all because the higher we go, the more likely it is for a short squeeze, in my opinion, in the aggregate, right? Or at least a gamma squeeze, man. And if we look at the last hour, dude, look at this. I mean, from Friday, right, from 612, dude, the short shares available to lend has just gone down, and this coincides perfectly with the Ortex data that we just got. More shorts have taken up more positions because more short shares have been lent out from the brokers to, guess what, shorts and bears applying that is inherently, once you get that short share, applying that selling pressure on the stock. That's what it is. And we're still running because the bulls understand the news more than the bears do, right? They understand that this is bigger than it should be. We're fundamentally undervalued now. They understand that, right? 812. Oh my gosh, rip everything money, man. And here's the thing. We can celebrate short term. It's great. This is a great day. This is an amazing day. There's no other way to say it, right? Oh my god, 21,000 shares bought at 811. I mean, how are we going down? We just got 21,000 shares bought at 811. And we're still going down. That's that buy side imbalance, right? You're seeing so many shares bought at the ask in the green, right? Helping the price go up. A little bit of selling, the red selling, right, that we see on the time and sales, and it just dumps, right? That buy side imbalance is still going on, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And the fact of the matter is, we're not going to know if everything money is right, or if I'm right, or if y'all are right for a while, because the fact of the matter is, we're not going to know, right? I mean, we could know for sure with this earnings, right? If this earnings blows it out of the park and then everyone's like, oh, the earnings are good, now it's a good company, right? That's what everyone says, right? Don't invest in the company before they have good revenue. Invest in it after they've already gone up. It's like, that's what everything money said, right? They're like, why would you invest in it now instead of you can just invest in it later when it's good and when it's already gone up 1,000%. It's like, oh my gosh, no, you're buying high and selling low. Like, oh man, be greedy when others are fearful, not the other way around, man. But 813 right now, and that's why the bears are so stupid sometimes. 814 new intraday high. I mean, come on, man, dude. I mean, this is gonna get, if we continue to push and hold the day above $8, I'm gonna have to start freaking screaming into my mic again, which I've tried to stop. But dude, I mean, the gamma squeeze potential, it just gets higher every single cent that we climb. Every second that we're above $8, every second that we have the bullish slip in the 4-hourly SAR, that's as simple as it gets. It's more likely that we actually continue to get that freaking gamma squeeze. This Friday is when the calls expire. The open interest is extremely high. The short interest is only increased. If the shorts are not able to push this down. If we look at the daily chart, actually, let's look at the 4-hourly. 4-hourly is easier. Okay, if the shorts have been trying to push this down for a long time, and they have failed. All right, look at the 4-hourly, right? We're getting rejected right now at 811, 50% retracement level. Dude, if we hold above this, the shorts know it. They know they are screwed. The only thing that can save the shorts at this point, honestly, is there's basically two main things that could save them. Number one, FUD by them created and, just doubling down, manipulation, all that shit, right? But number two is the markets, right? If the Fed were to actually, change something, start tapering right now, which they're not going to, okay? They said they're going to begin talking about it, right? So it's like, well, and the CPI data, I don't think they're going to change it this week, but they certainly could, and they certainly will. And it's certainly going to be better for the economy midterm once they do. So for me, it's like, well, I want them to, right? Short term, I don't want them to, but midterm, it's better for everyone and the stocks and the economy as a whole. If the government stops spending insane amounts of money, like no one even knows how much money we're spending, no one cares, frankly. Which is whatever. Take that do with that information what you will, but unless the market's freaking dumped because of the Fed or JP this week, dude. That's the only thing that can save them. If the market, imagine the bull case, right? Imagine the bull case scenario here. JP and the Fed don't say anything, right? Let's just say they just say exactly what everyone's expecting, right? Which is, okay, yeah, we're not going to taper, we're going to wait. Like, wouldn't they say they're going to taper like 5 months? Okay, somebody clarify for me. When did JP say they're going to taper? Didn't they say like it's going to be months or years even? I forgot. Isn't it like 5? I want to say it's like 5 months or something. Somebody clarify that for me. But let's just say the bull case happens, right? Let's just say they don't do something unexpected. Dude, the markets are going to rally and Bionano is going to be with them. High growth rallies, especially when the Fed doesn't do anything stupid. So, yeah, they're thinking about tape. That's exactly right, man. They're thinking about thinking about tapering. Exactly, man. Oh, man. And the fact is, if they don't start tapering, I mean, you know what's going to happen. It's going to run and they're screwed. I mean, they're screwed, man. There's no other option for the Bears but to cover. It's a margin call or cover for a lot of them. Not all of them, right? A lot of them, Bionano, the short position on Bionano is a small percentage of the portfolio. But guess what? A lot of them, it's not. And a lot of them already are getting margin call with AMC. Okay, once the AMC squeeze starts, maybe that'll instigate the freaking Bionano squeeze. Because once the guys that have shorts on AMC also have shorts with other stocks, most likely, a lot of them, and Bionano is one of the prime targets, right, for shorts, obviously, for obvious reasons. So, boom, there you go. That freaking instigate the short squeeze, the gamma squeezes through the AMC squeeze, maybe. And AMC is actually really interesting. It's up 12% today. I actually wanted to get in on this. I should have got in on this earlier. I was thinking about getting in on this. I forgot why I didn't, but anyways. Yeah, that's irrelevant. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, 814 right now. 813. I'm rooting for the AMC, though. I'm rooting for the AMC squeeze. That's what I want to say. 31K to be sold at 820. You know that's a fake wall. You know it's fake, man. Who's selling 31,000 shares at 820? Oh, man. Google trend. Yeah, I need to look at this. I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, that's a good point. Here, if we look at the Google interest, right? And we talked about this earlier. I think we talked about this in one stream. Many of you probably have not seen this yet, right? If we look at either one, the search term or the NASDAQ, right? Dude, look at if we go to the 90-day chart here. Okay, well, the 90-day chart. Okay, hold on. We go to the past 12-month chart. Here we go. Okay, so from June 5th, right, to now, June 6th to June 12th, the interest is going to go way up to 36. It's going to almost more than double, right? If the interest can increase, what's the stop price going to do? Probably increase, right? It's not an exact correlation, right? The stop price peaked on February 16th, and the interest peaked on January 3rd and 9th. So it's like, well, that's not a very good correlation. Well, it still is. It still is, right? Because we've seen as the interest goes down, the stop price goes down, and now as the stop price goes up, the interest goes up. So it is a rough correlation. And the fact of the matter is, and why this is so important, is that the more these channels these videos do well, the more other YouTubers on BNGO do well. BNGO's YouTube page, Twitter page, news, whatever, interest, headlines, exposure, publicity, Wall Street bets, all that stuff increases. Oh my gosh, let me try that out. Oh, look at all that buying. Look at all that buying going on at the ask at 822 being bought. Dude, I mean, oh my gosh, this is beauty. I'm trying not to go crazy right now. I'm trying not to. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying not to like kill myself by yelling here. But this is, I mean, look at that volume spike. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. It's just beauty. Look at that beauty, man. Look at the chart. Look at it. I mean, you can't make it up, man. It's beauty. It's as simple as it gets. Oh, man. Oh, rip the Bears. It's so beautiful when the Bears just don't say shit. You know, it's my favorite thing in the world when Bionanos just shut the hell up. When the Bears shut the hell up, man. I mean, so how many Bears did y'all see last week? I mean, how many did y'all see? I mean, I know most of you were watching the streams last week when it was just boring, when we were down 6%, 1%, and the Bears were saying, it's over, pump and dump. What happens now? Where are they now? I mean, this is why you can't listen to them. And this is also why I get so pissed off about their blatant hypocrisy. We have a good time making fun of them. Now, don't get me wrong, we have a little bit too much fun on the stream sometimes making fun of the Bears, right? But there's a serious lesson to be made there. And also, I do get pissed off very easily when the Bears start saying shit after we've gone up about 100%, like, oh, it's a pump and dump, or whatever the hell they're doing, okay? And some of them are serious. That's the sad part. Some of them are serious. Some of them were seriously predicting $4. Actually, mythical physics, right? Remember, Mythical Physics, the most notorious bullish bear, right? I don't know if he called himself a bull today, right? He's flip-flopping. I think he's a narcissist, to be honest with you, or a sociopath, one of the two, maybe, right? But based on what I've seen, okay, maybe. But anyways, he was saying we're going to 570 last week. Nowadays, he's saying, earlier this morning, he said we're closing above 9 or something, right? It just shows you that these people are they're just flip-flopping, man. The people that are spreading that FUD and those dogmatic statements, they're spreading that FUD, man. Right now, we're up 8.5%, outperforming everything. If we look at the genomics sector, and if we look at Cathie Wood's prized possession, PacBio, oh, it's so long-read sequencing, freaking long-read sequencing sucks. Okay, it cannot do greater than 500 base pair detection. That's as simple as it gets. It is going to get its market share, a lot of it taken over by Bionano, at least in the greater than 500 base pair structure variation detection. That's as simple as you can get, my friends. And if we look at the chart, you've gone up maybe 30%. If I'm being generous, right? I don't know how to do that math because I'm dumb, but if I'm being generous, right? 30% from lows of about 22, right? At $20 K, I mean, if you count that, maybe 40%, right? Maybe. Cathie Wood chose to buy the dip on this stock all the way down here. She could have bought the dip on Bionano at $4.30 or at $5, and she could have been up on basically 90%, 90 to 100% right now today. So my point is that Cathie Wood is not an all-knowing God. She's not omnipotent, as a lot of you think, right? Simon Barnett can be an idiot. Cathie Wood can be an idiot sometimes. They can make mistakes, and Bionano is one. And my whole point of this, there's a point to this rant. The fact that ARK has not invested is not the end of the world. It's just not. I mean, look at all the companies that have done amazing and are great companies now that Cathie Wood missed, right? I mean, come on, man. Come on. Just because she called Tesla doesn't mean that she knows every stock that's going to blow up in the next 5 years, man. It's just, come on. Brandon, are we mooning? No. No, we're not. This is not mooning. No. The mooning, if the bull case actually were to happen, no, this is nothing. I mean, let me give you the bull case again for anyone that's just getting in, right? Gamma squeeze, short squeeze, right? You need to know some of these terms. That has to deal with this. But bull case, JP and the Fed don't shit their pants this week, right? They don't make the markets flip into going crazy. They just do what's expected, right? If that happens, high growth is going to run. Bionano is going to be put in the position to hit $10, and here's why, right? Not only because the markets are going to run, and honestly, probably more like $12, $11, okay? Maybe higher than that. But I want to be realistic with you guys. I don't want to throw out crazy. I don't want to get everyone too excited now. We're running again. It's like, oh, Bionano's green again now. Everyone loves the stock today, right? Everyone hated the stock. Last week, there was euphoria. Everyone in there, all the bears, they love the stock. Even the bears, they loved the stock when it was 920. After you got a couple red days, everyone was like, no, this is such a bad company. It sucks. I'm selling, 570 in a week. Now we're green. Everyone loves it again. This is just the cycle of the market. It's just how it works, right? Everyone hates a stock when it's down. Everyone loves it when it's green. And what you have to remember is that if the stock continues to go up, right? If it continues to go up, if it continues to hold and the short interest doesn't decrease dramatically, right? If that doesn't happen, or, well, okay, if that does happen, I guess I should say, right? If the short interest keeps staying or increasing or slightly goes down and the stock price goes higher or holds, right? There is a gamma squeeze that will most likely happen. And if it's going to happen, it's going to be this week or next week. And here's why. The expiration date of the short-dated buying of call options, that expiration date is the 18th of June, this Friday. This Friday. And if we look at the data, right, short interest of Ortex right here, okay, look at this. Look at this. All right, we're looking at 15% of the free flow has been sold short, not yet covered. It's gone up today, yet the stock price has gone up 8%. You may be wondering, if the stock price has gone up 8%, yet the shorts are just doubling down, what does that tell you? They think they can push this shit way lower. Way lower. The current estimated short interest is going to be 40 million, an increase of about 4 million shares. Well, I guess 2 million shares technically from the last date, which was publication date, which was like May 25th. I believe. So what it tells you is that, dude, shorts are already, okay, it's kind of complicated. I hope you understood that. But basically, shorts, for one reason or another, essentially it's because there's a ton of short interest that just keeps increasing, right? It just increases and the stock price goes up. A ton of shorts are in the red right now. Margin calls are already close. If we hodl, if the public and the retail investors hodl by and large, we're going to get a squeeze. It would take a miracle not to get a squeeze. It's extremely likely if we get a squeeze if we continue going up, right? If we see $9 today or this week and we hold, dude, the shorts know it's coming. They are already like 50% in the red, man. A lot of them are already even more than that. Why not cover? Why not cover when your other option is a margin call, right? And if we continue going up, that's what's coming for them. That's as simple as it gets. A lot of them have margin calls coming. A lot of them have margin calls that are imminent. Oh man. There should be almost no delay. I have it on ultra low latency. There's zero added delay. There should be about 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds maximum of delay. Did Mythical get hacked? Am I missing something? Did he say something just now? Oh, he did. We will end at 985. BNGO is my hero. Okay, I think he's just joking now. I think he's just joking. That's pretty funny though. I think he's just joking. I don't know. He could have got hacked though. I don't know. You know, and you notice how he says it, it never fails. The bears and the crazy people, they always say Bionano is going to do well when we're peaking, and they always say Bionano is going to do bad when we're at the lows, man, every time. So that's a buy signal. That's a sell signal and a buy signal. When the bears say, you know, Bionano is going to do great, that's your sell signal. And then when they say it's going to do horrible when we're at like 430, you know, I'm taking short positions, that's your buy signal, man. That's too funny. What happens if we get squeezed? What happens to the stop price in long term? Long term, nothing happens. Well, actually, long term, it would actually increase because there's more exposure and publicity for the Sapphire system. And long term hodlers, there would be more of those like us. So it would if the short squeeze were to happen, long term stop price would likely go up in the aggregate. Yep. And I've gone over why Wall Street bets and why a squeeze and why a gamma squeeze and why going above $10 and $12 and $15 short term is better and is a net positive for the stock, right? I've gone over that several times. I can do it again if you want. How much is this short squeeze? How much are we going to go up to because of the short squeeze? I think that's what you're asking. So basically, it's kind of hard to measure, but essentially, we're talking about 40 million shares. You know, let's just be conservative and say half of them or a fourth of them are going to buy back their shares and not start shorting again, right? Let's say a half of them are going to throw in the tail. Dude, do not. Okay, you're getting. All right. All right. Yeah, no spamming, please. But what do you call it? We're probably going to we're talking about 20 million shares. We're talking about 20 million shares being bought back at least, right? And what is that going to be for the stock price? Well, that's going to be about 20 million times 8. That's about, let's just say it's 8, right? Let's just be conservative. Let's 20 million times 8. That's like, what is that? That's above $100, right? So above 100 million is what it's going to be about. Is the money in shares that the shorts are going to have to buy back their shares. That's probably going to move the stop price a lot. Okay, I don't know exactly how much. You guys tell me what you guys think, but I think $10, $12, certainly realistic price targets, I would say, if not all-time highs. If we're getting a true gamma squeeze and we're actually going to do the Wall Street bets thing, we could easily go above all-time highs. Easily. 160 mil. Thank you, John Graham. I can't do math. I can't do math. 160 million, that's what it is. So that just tells you how much. That's the money that would be poured into Bionano through shares being bought or would be bought, right? We don't know if they're all going to get filled, but, you know, that's what it should be. And the days to cover would prolong it for a little bit. It is a low days to cover roughly, but, you know, it would be a pretty short squeeze if it were to happen. It doesn't mean it's going to be small. It just means when it happens, it's going to be like that. Hey, Brandon, how do you feel about Humble? That's an OTC one. That's an OTC. That's an interesting, very interesting company, but it's an OTC ticker right now, right? Let me make sure. My mic is annoying sometimes. Let me go to Humble. Yeah, this is the OTC one, I believe. Yep. Wait, is it? Wait, what? Can I buy shares here? It looks like you can. What? Somebody tell me if this is an OTC ticker or not. I thought it was. It was a while ago. All right, Brandon, what are the news, bro? All right, let's go over the news. You know what? We got a lot of people in here finally, slowly. I don't know why we're not getting many viewers in here today. YouTube algorithm, thanks a lot. But anyways, if we go to the news, right? CBO, Chief Business Officer. This is the news. We've got Richard Shippey, which is, this is a new employee, new hiring, new bigger expansion. But there's a couple big points here, right? I have a video on this, and I have that actually pinned in the chat, right? My summary of the news. There's a video I already put out on that this morning, right? But if we just look here, there's a couple big points. Number one is that the FDA clearance, this guy has approval at, right? And if we just look at the goal for this guy, he's responsible for leading product strategy, broadening its business into new markets, and strategic expansion of its product and technology portfolio. So there's a lot of key things here and a lot of implications that the new investor probably wouldn't catch, or even people that don't spend like hours a day researching BNGO probably. Okay, basically, there is a high chance that we're going to be getting FDA approval at some point, and if we pair that with the news today, Chief Business Officer, it's likely that this guy is going to not only help us with the FDA approval, but also maybe help us with new technology, right? We're talking about business into new markets, okay? Could that mean non-invasive prenatal screening, because we're not really in that yet? Or could that mean the nanonozzle and sequencing, okay? It could mean both. It could mean one, it could mean neither, I guess, technically, right? But strategic expansion of its product and technology portfolios, that sounds like new patents, new rights, new FDA approvals, those kind of things, at least to me, to my understanding. That's what I think it is. Also, the other big thing is CMA, right? Microarrays, chromosomal microarray analysis is what this guy used to do with I believe it was this company right here. Yeah, he was one of the transformational leaders that actually got FDA approval for that. If he can get FDA approval for one of the biggest competitors, competing methods for Bionano, I bet he can get FDA approval for the Sapphire. And he's got experience with it. He also understands what is wrong with CMA, and he's choosing OGM basically, right? Is it a higher pay? Yeah, it probably is, okay, let's be honest. But he understands that optical genome mapping is the future, and it's better than the previous methods. So it's great to see that he's choosing Sapphire and Bionano over the CMA and the previous methods that he was working with. All right. I hope that sums it up with y'all. All right. Yeah, getting shorted bad. Humble, yeah. Humble is OTC. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I would trade it. I would trade it if it wasn't, man. I would trade. I might be a long trade. I did some research on the company for like a couple hours, which is not a lot, but I really liked what I was seeing, and then I realized it was OTC. I was like, damn. Looks like Illumina Trojan inside BNGO. Come on. No, a Trojan inside BNGO, bro. No. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Just because he worked at Illumina before doesn't mean he's going to be the insider for Illumina, man. He's getting paid more with Bionano. He said he believes in the product. The fact of the matter is it's very unlikely he's going to go and sell out all of our secrets to Illumina. And even if he wanted to, it's very unlikely that he would actually be able to get the plans of the Sapphire, give those to Illumina without either being caught or without not knowing all of them, right? It's not like they just have the plans for the Sapphire just laying on a desk somewhere. No. It's very complicated stuff that takes a very thorough understanding of it, and they don't let everybody know that. They don't let all the new hires know that stuff. No way, man. No way. So I wouldn't be too worried about that, to be honest with you. At least I'm not that much. Bitcoin is 41K now, dude. Man. At what price does Kathy realize she's late? Well, I think it's more of a matter of what earnings report what quarter she realizes she's late. Because here's the thing. Once you see that the labs are actually adopting the Sapphire like we think they will, like I think quarter 2 is going to be great. A lot of people are projecting a big revenue beat for this quarter. A lot of people are projecting $4 million in revenue for this quarter for BNGO. My preliminary estimate is $4 million, which beats the $3.608 million estimate by Chartmill for quarter 2 revenue. A lot of people are projecting higher, and if we are actually right, and if we were to get a lot this quarter, I would not be surprised if Kathy would invest in Bionano after she is like, oh wow, she's dumbfounded, and she comes to like a disillusionment, right, where she sees, oh wow, the Sapphire's actually being bought a lot. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I need to actually look at the tech again. Yes, and then once that happens, that's when she invests, because she'll actually realize that, oh wow, these guys have way more a way bigger market than I thought, and their technology is going to freaking penetrate it, no doubt. If she comes to the same conclusion about the Sapphire as I do, right, which is pretty factual, right, cost effective, higher throughput, less hands-on time, faster turnaround time, better detection, it's faster, it's more efficient, it's been more efficient in every way, so. It's just a fact. I mean, it's from the company itself, right? It's literally from the company itself, and we've seen dozens of studies, hundreds of studies proving this. So, Humble is great. You like Humble, huh? Yeah. Humble doesn't seem like Humble seems like I think cash and cards are the I think that paying with stuff with your phone is probably going to be the future because it's just so much more efficient. It's all about efficiency nowadays. It's all about saving time. I mean, it always is, okay? If you can do something that's better, right? I mean, think of it this way, okay? Look at it with e-commerce and retail, right? Walmart, going into Walmart and buying your own shit, that used to be the only thing. But nowadays you can get it more cheaply and more quickly if you just put it in your app, right? And you just set up an e-commerce setup to go pick it up with the freaking what's it called? Walmart what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Okay, but you know what I mean, right? It's more efficient. Same thing with Humble and same thing with paying with your phone instead of using a card or cash, right? Same thing with the Sapphire. Same thing with the Sapphire is just better at it, better at greater than 500 BP detection than other methods. That's as simple as it gets. So it's the same. It's fundamentally it's the same reason why we're gonna moon as Walmart did and why Amazon did, right? It's just better and more efficient than the other technologies and other methods and other companies. Man, we're better than the competition. Maybe she is dating a guy from Pat Bio. Oh man. There's got to be some sort of explanation because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. By the way, when do y'all want me to put the hat on? I guess we're kind of consolidating right now. Should I put the hat on right now for some good luck? Also, if we look at the SAR, we're still in bullish territory, I bet. Yep, we are. Yeah, we are. That's extremely bullish that we got that. Extremely bullish that we got that. I like that. I like that a lot. And the Russell is down today. The Russell is down right now. Imagine if the Russell ends the day up a lot. I mean, dude, oh man. It could get very parabolic for Bionano. I don't want to give y'all false hope. And you need to sell. You need to sell if you don't understand what you're doing right now. You need to. Oh, here, Bitcoin bottom at 30,000. Not everyone can be smart. Bart, I like that you're a Bitcoin bull because in this community, for some reason, we have a lot of Bitcoin bears in this community, which is interesting. I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin, but I'm still in the process of reading the original Bitcoin papers. I understand a lot about the technology, but not all of it. So I want to do some more research on it. But I like Bitcoin. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think Bitcoin's going to zero in this community, which is interesting. But yeah, I did buy the dip. Man, I'm with you. I've never been bearish on Bitcoin. I mean, short term, I have never been bearish long term though. I'm the one that bought the dip on Mora when Bitcoin was at 30K and I traded it and was up like 15% a day or 20% 2 days. Because I like Bitcoin as a long term investment. I'm okay with holding the bag on it on Mora because I know what it's going to do long term. Or at least I know what I think it's going to do long term. Damn. All right, sporadic selling. See, this is what I hate. It takes no shares being sold at the bid. It goes way down, but it takes way more shares being bought at the ask for it to go up. It's like, oh my gosh, it's annoying. It's very annoying. I wonder if that's ever going to freaking correct. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, now you see the selling at the bid. Okay, finally. It's like, why didn't that happen before? Okay, it's like, ARK's invested in sequencing and not mapping. They do not see the connection. They think we're just an auxiliary to their paradigm. Ancillary. Man, that sounds like a good word. I don't know what that means though. 807. Everything. It looks like the whole market is dumping right now. Basically, let's see what the broader markets are. Yep. The Russell is finally kind of having an effect on Bionano. Yeah, the Russell and the Nasdaq. Everything is kind of flash crashing right now. Yep. I'm a Bitcoin bull because crypto is easier to carry than bars of gold, but just in case I do have gold crypto also. Well, Bitcoin, it's better than paying as some third party, right? You don't have to have a third party, right? It's just easier to use Bitcoin, right? So, plus you don't have to worry about inflation. Plus a lot of other things that I'm not memorizing that I don't have off the top of my head. Also, it's more safe, right? It's more secure, right? There's lower chance of getting hacked or having like a false transaction with Bitcoin. I believe it's really complicated shit, man. So I shouldn't even be saying this. It's real. Some of the stuff I need to research more. Right. Yeah, 807 right now. I would love if we could hold the day above $8. The goal for the close today for Bionano is $8. Also, another key thing is that we are running today without the kiss off the 21 SMA. The longer that we go up without the kiss off the 21 SMA, it becomes more likely that we're going to retrace to it. It also becomes more likely that once we do retrace to it and bounce off of it, that bounce is going to be huge, right? So that's your buy zone. That's what we're going to be watching once we actually do, if we do, right? If we do. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we just continue chilling out up above the 8s and above the 750s. Gold's price movement is slower than the Dow. Oh man, yeah, I'll take 6% in the green. I'm not complaining. I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take it if we close at 801. I'll take any green, man. Anything that shuts the bears up for the day, I'm happy, man. Seriously. Look at that wall that we have at $8, by the way. I honestly, I really hope that's not fake, but I feel like it is. I feel like that is going to be a little bit fake. Hope it's not. I've heard there's a lot of crazy bulls on Cardano. Or Cardano? I don't know. All right, let me sum up the news today. Summing up the news today, I kind of just did this, but actually, you know what? Let me do this. You know what? Do y'all want me to go over the news, the articles today? I can go ahead and do this. The stock price is this price action is kind of stagnant. I'll go over the two articles that we got today now if y'all want me to. News or charts? What do you want? They just came out today. Any Fed news this week? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Fed news. We have JP and a Fed announcement on Wednesday or Thursday. I forgot. All right, news, please. Let's go. I was hoping y'all would say that. All right, so these three stocks will make you richer in 2021 and beyond. This came out at 6:15 Eastern time. So what is that? About 2 hours ago. No, about 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. So here we go. Let's go to Bionano. All right, so number one, we're listed in an article that three stocks will make you richer. Like, that's extremely bullish, right? You love to see it. Works in the business of genome analysis, but has a very particular specialty. Optical genome mapping, okay, yada yada. Is there anything? Its customers using the Sapphire system for prenatal, postnatal genetics. Says that widespread use of these assays and positive research publication will support the case for OGM reimbursement by third-party payers. This is an important point to watch moving forward. Yes, that is an important point. Yes. And now what about the financial picture? It's looking good. Yeah, and this is what's key here. This is what, let me know. Make sure y'all spam the chat if the price starts going to like intraday highs or starts dumping or whatever, okay? But more analysts, more monkey analysts that run around banging their head on the freaking wall and hitting themselves in the freaking face all day long, not knowing what the hell's going on. Finally, even they are realizing that the financial picture for Bionano is awesome. It's awesome. That is I mean, at the end of the day, the Sapphire is great, but the only reason why we care about the Sapphire is because it's a damn money maker. Okay, if the company don't make money, we don't make money. So that's why we love it, and that's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm so bullish. At the core, right, the financials, right, profitability in 2023 and before, huge revenue beats, huge earnings per share beats, right? Not even necessarily beats, just matches on good substantial growth, right? If we were to meet estimates on the revenue for this quarter, right, 3.608 million. Guess what growth that is year over year? 200% year over year growth. Okay, the everything money guys are like, oh, they're losing money. Okay, they don't know shit about the revenue that we're getting. 200% year over year growth in revenue. What about that screams, oh, we're not gonna be profitable in the next 5 years? Okay. It's not. It's absolutely incorrect to claim that the revenue makes all this crap. Oh wow, 815. All right, awesome. We need to break this descending level, though. We have a descending level. We're likely to get rejected probably right there. Yep, I just jinxed us. Well, I just called it, but yeah. I wish I was wrong right there, though. Yeah, we need to break out above this. We definitely should. We definitely should, but short term looks like we do have a descending resistance and descending support. So we're still extremely bullish, though, okay? We're still extremely bullish. So, yeah, it's great to see. Analysts are realizing that the financial picture is good, right? The company reported a 179% increase in first quarter revenue to 3.2 million. Here, let me go ahead and make this a little easier for y'all to see. Okay, right, that we'll do right there. Bionano focused on higher margin products and services. And the company reported a cash level of 362 million, up from 38.4 million in December. Yes, of course, all the financial people, everything money just conveniently neglects that we have enough cash runway for like what? 5 years, several years at least. So also this person neglects the flow cells was what drove the increases and consumable revenue. Cost per genome. That's kind of what drove the huge revenue beat last. Not huge, right? It was big. It wasn't huge, but that's what drove the revenue beat last quarter. Yeah, that was a quick dump. Damn. Yeah, it looks like that level is no joke right now, at least. All right, Bionano said that all 2020 milestones are on track. Of course, that's huge. So if this continues, I expect Bionano to extend its gains this year. The stock is up 148% year to date. One key thing to note: Bionano is a good option for aggressive investors, but cautious investors may want to wait till the company shows steady revenue growth on an annual basis or even reaches profitability. Right? So this is fine. This is a fine point, but it's kind of just stupid as hell at the same time, because it's like, well, if you're not a risky investor, you may want to wait until the company already goes to profitability, or otherwise you may want to wait until the company goes up 1,000% or 500 or 300% until you invest in it. It's like, well, it's just like, if you really want to not make any money, if you really want to be that guy that's like waiting like 5 years to get in 10% range on those Amazon investments, Amazon and Apple investments, right? If you want to be those kind of people that just try to beat the market, like that barely ever beat the market, right? This is kind of what you want to do. But otherwise, if you have any sort of risk tolerance at all, dude, you don't want to wait till companies already prove that they're already good, right? What you want to do is do your research on the product and determine for yourself if they're going to do what they say they're going to do. And from my analysis, right, and from a lot of your guys' analysis, that's just true. That's what it is. So, but don't you guys think it's a little bit funny that there's so many articles that say, just wait till they already are profitable, then invest, right? Because investors may want to wait to invest until the company shows steady revenue growth. It's like, well, it's like, do you want to buy high? Like, if you want to buy high, go ahead, right? It's fine, but you're just, if you do your research on the product, it's so much better. It's so much more auspicious to invest before you freaking go up 1,000%, right? Don't you think? Don't you think? Man, I mean, what do you think about Richard Shippey, former Illumina? We already talked about this several times, and I will talk about it again because this is huge news. But here, I'll go ahead and it's the pinned comment in the live chat is linking you to the video, or just go to the channel. You can see the video that I already made, reading all of this and giving you my thoughts. But to give you a little bit more in-depth analysis, right? Basically, we got a new CBO, and essentially it's important because not only is it likely that we're going to get new technology, new product innovations, new markets as well, strategic expansion of the product, and probably new patents, new rights, and nano nozzle and FDA approval at some point. This guy is a step in the right direction to FDA approval, nano nozzle, new markets, Sapphire 2.0, commercialization, and new things that we don't even know about, right? The CEO has already confirmed there's new applications that have not even been developed. Okay, what do you think that means? Markets, more demand, more uses of the Sapphire that we don't know about right now. That's what it means. And he also has experience with CMA or microarrays, chromosomal microarray analysis, which is basically one of the biggest competing methods with the Sapphire. So it's great. It's absolutely great news what we got today. It's absolutely amazing news. People don't realize how good it is. Okay, right now we're doing great. Today's run-up, if I had to give you my gut, right, I would have to say the reason why we're up so much today is probably mostly because of the technical analysis, to be honest with you, right? We've had a lot of traders come in, and it looks like the volume is actually the volume is okay today. It's pretty bad, but yeah, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as it was on Friday. But I think what today's run-up is a combination of the news and that hype, right? Buy the rumors, sell the news. Or buy the hype, sell the news, right? But we did actually get news, right? But people, with Bionano, when people actually do tend to care about the news, sometimes people tend to overreact, or at least that's how people trade it, right? If we look at the news, the CCO news, right? People overreacted, and then we started descending, started downtrending, and then we broke out today. But at the end of the day, there is money to be made short-term trading the hype on Bionano. There is. It's just a fact, right? Although it's a long-term hodl, and although the short-term traders are going to lose a lot of money long-term, a lot of people are doing that. And I know this is a big rant just for trying to tell you what I think caused the run-up today. But I think it is a lot of traders seeing that we just broke out the descending level and a combination of the news hype. And that's what it is, basically. And it's not just hype. I mean, it's justified hype, right? Hype is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? It's not like inherently people getting excited and people knowing about the company's news. It's not like that's inherently a bad thing. Now, it is bad when it's like way overextended 90 on the RSI above the closing above the Bollinger Band on the daily, right? That is when it's like, okay, a little bit too much hype short term, right? But we're still looking good. I don't know what I'm saying, okay? But you know what? I hope you found something valuable there. All right, there's a little bit. I don't really know if it's FOMO though. Today, I don't really know if today is FOMO because we already kind of saw a lot of FOMO. So I don't know. It's mostly the news that we got, but because high growth is not doing well today. I mean, that's a fact. Okay, Nano Dimension is doing bad. Microvision's doing bad, so that leads me to believe that the news and the hype of the news kind of had something that had a lot to do with the run up today. GG all the Bears. Brandon, everything money said to wait to buy when it's 300. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. You're right. You're right. Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing I've heard today. Yeah, yeah, you're right. When we were talking about this analyst article, right? We were talking about they're saying, wait until they're profitable to buy. Everything money was like basically just wait to buy. They said wait to buy until it's $300, right? Don't buy it now. Buy it when it's $300. Genius. That's what a great investor does, right? It's like, oh my gosh. Oh man, and I get it. They think it's like safer to buy when it's already proven, but dude, you're missing all of the opportunity for growth. And here's your fundamental fallacy: is in this waiting to buy, waiting for that validation of the product and that revenue to come in. When you could just do your research and do your digging for once, right? They haven't done any digging, which I don't even know if they know how to do digging, right? If they actually did their digging and understood the product and the tech and the competition, they would know that revenue is going to come unless something crazy happens. At least that's what I think. Okay, I guess they could technically come to a different conclusion, but I don't think anyone can, because I've never seen or met a real long-term bear on Bionano for that reason of the tech and Sapphire being so good compared to other methods. I mean, that's just true. That's just the truth, man. That's seriously what I believe. So. That's what it is. That's as simple as it gets, man. Yeah. They might as well just recommend buying blue chip. I know, it's like, dude, there's a point where you have to take some risks. Guys, I'm not telling you to just go waste your life savings. I'm not telling you to just go YOLO all your money, life savings into YOLO AMC Friday calls, right? Out the money calls or Bionano calls. I'm not telling you to do that. But what I am telling you is that you have to take risks to make money. Anyone that's ever made money in the stock market has taken a relatively a big amount of risk. Okay, even if you're investing in Amazon and Apple, there's risk. Okay, in companies like this, there's huge risk, and there's huge potential. There's huge reward, huge risk, and people that only invest in the shit after it's already gone up. I mean, I mean, just look at Warren Buffett. Okay, is that what Warren Buffett does? Okay, does he wait till stocks go up freaking 1,000%? No, he gets in on them early and he sells them high. Okay, so it's just, I don't know. AMC is ripping. Oh man. It is ripping. It is. The sentiment increased. The sentiment got a lot better for AMC over the weekend, I think. Yep, John Graham. That's a lot. That's why they're going to be hugging a water noodle next to our yacht at a boat party. Yep, guys. When Bionano hits $30 or when Bionano hits all-time highs or $30 or $20 or $100, I don't know what the hell. We're gonna have some sort of party and we're gonna invite everybody. It's gonna be a public freaking party. I don't know where the hell it's gonna be, but I've heard so many people talk about that. We need to definitely do that though, if it happens, right? Everyone's invited. We're gonna go. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be. Yeah, boat party. Yeah, boat party is what you said. I could do that. I don't know. It's got to be in Missouri though. No, I don't know. We'll do it somewhere cool. Missouri sucks, right? Everyone hates Missouri, so. Did you watch Trey's trades over the weekend, Brandon? I think I did. I think I might have watched one video from him, a part of a video from him. Oh, man. Vegas? Table Rock? Yeah, Table Rock. Yeah, Table Rock. Yes. Do the party in Europe. Oh, man. I don't know if we can do Europe. I don't know. Florida? Cruise? We will all go bear hunting. All right, done. Done. I bought AMC with Brandon on a live trade at 39. That's awesome. You're still holding that? I sold out a while ago. Obviously, I wish I held now, but that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I'm buying 20 acres and building a house, calling it the Bingo Ranch. Oh my God. I'm going to do that. Hawaii. I want to do that. I will throw a mansion party in LA. Wait, what's the price though? When are we going to have this mysterious party that's either going to, I don't know what the hell it's going to be, but when are we going to, I'm serious when I say I want to set that up, right? And literally just make a video. I don't know. I'll let y'all know easily. Okay, time, place, dates, location, all that shit, right? That's easy. That's easy. We can do that easily, man. And there'll be 1,000 people there. I don't care. I mean, it's going to be fun as hell. It's going to be a big-ass venue, big-ass place or whatever it is. What price do we do, though? Party in ArcG parking lot. Oh my gosh, we get let's have a party out of Arc's headquarters. Oh my gosh, $100. Might be waiting a while, but yeah, hell yeah, I don't care what price. I was yeah, whatever. $500 a share, but only OGs. Broke out a descending resistance. Yes, we did. We recently just did break out of that descending resistance. Yes, we did. But now we need to confirm the Fibonacci level or the descending level at the very least as the new support. Then we can make a new high and test intraday high. $500, $100 a share. Dude, I think that's a little bit crazy. I say less. I say more $50, $30, and then we have it because I don't. We could be waiting, even if the bull case happens. We could be waiting for more than a year for that party to happen. So I don't know. I mean, whatever. I don't know. Don't matter. Don't matter to me. Whatever. I do feel like it'll be a little bit better if it was like $30 though. Yeah. Once we pass Pat Bio's share price, 75. Okay. 75. $50. 50. I mean, if it 5x's from here, you're gonna get rich. You're gonna be rich if it 5x's from here, right? We're all going to be. If you have a decent amount of shares, we're all gonna be basically, you know, we're gonna be doing just fine, right? We can afford the travel expenses to this party that we're talking about, right? $80 by first quarter of 2022, dude, that would be nice. That could definitely happen. Is it possible BNGO will have the spare cash to develop, produce the nano nozzle after fantastic movement and revenue? Mythical Physics, that's a great question, and they have the spare cash right now. 360 million. I think the nano nozzle. I think it's pretty safe to say that that 360 million in cash right now is enough to produce and fund the nano nozzle development, prototype, and commercial release. All three. $850 to break even. Sell that call or exercise that call if you don't know what you're doing. Sell that call if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not understanding, if y'all are holding right now with me, we're up 7.5% right now. If y'all are not willing to hold through corners, I say it every day. I know we have OGs here, honestly, but you need to sell if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, we could easily see red, right? Not everybody has an average cost. You know, my average cost looks like, I mean, it looks really beautiful right now, right? And when you look at the portfolio, and I don't do this to brag, I just do this to show you my portfolio and show you that transparency, right? The average price is looking pretty sweet, right? It's looking pretty sweet, but a lot of people don't have that kind of price, and y'all need to understand if you are scared of being in the red short term and you can't handle that, you need to get out. You need to get out of here, man. $50 end of year. Yeah, $80 in nine months is too optimistic. Yeah, it is. Okay, bull case, guys. Bull case. I mean, 6 months from now. I mean, what do you got? You got 5.5 months till end of year. I'd say $20 is probably a realistic price target if things go fairly well. And even if they don't, to be honest with you, if the markets do well, we're going to see $20 and probably higher than that, probably. If things continue to go the way they are, right, revenue, Sapphire installations, revenue beats, yeah, we're going to hit $20 a share and beyond easily, probably end of year, probably easily, I would say. $15 end of year is certainly going. I mean, I would say even the analysts are projecting that, right? So, you know, that's very likely to happen. So, yeah. 18 to 21 end of year. BNGO needs more action here in the U.S. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it. Yeah, $50 end of year. I don't know if that's realistic. I mean, if everything goes right, maybe, but I think $20 is more realistic. The world will end on December 2021. Been here from $1 to $15, bat to 4, and I'm cool as a cucumber. Hell yes, that's awesome. And we are starting the barcode. We are starting the barcode today. We weren't barcoding at all. Actually, we had the volume, and I didn't even mention this earlier because I just took it for granted. But we didn't have any barcoding at all. And I'm fine, honestly, dude. I'm super happy if we close the day up 6%, 5%, 4% even. Okay, I'm fine. But this is a great day. This is a great day, though. This is a great day. We need to celebrate these days right now, and you all need to understand if you are freaking up right now in the green and you're scared and you're not willing to go through the corners, you need to sell right now. and you need to understand where we've gone, where we've came from, where the stop price came from, and you need to understand what buying the dip would have, how much profit you would have made if you bought the dip, right, at 430. If you would have averaged down, you need to understand that. If you didn't, you need to understand that. And the next time, and then next carnage that we get, if we get it, which I'm sure we will, right, every stock, even Bitcoin in the most aggressive bull market in history, going from like 5,000 or 3,000 to freaking 60,000 in like a year or two, even it had carnage, and even people were freaking out then. There will be times when the sentiment is bearish and when people are freaking out, and that's your time to buy the dip if you understand the tech and if you understand the Sapphire. There will be more times. Today, I wouldn't really call this a carnage, a dip buying opportunity right now. Of course, anything under 10 is a steal long term, in my mind. But you need to understand these things if you're gonna invest or hold. I only own 1,000 worth, so I won't be rich. Well, you will if we go up as much as I'm thinking. No, I'm kidding. That's too bullish. But yeah, you need to get more, man. You need to average down if you can, or average up, whatever. Know what you hold. This stock is a gym. Have any doubts? Check out Brandon's DD. Respect to a bear. Mythical Physics. Mythical Physics, can you admit that you were wrong in your bearish assessment? And then I'll give you full respect, man. But I respect that a little bit off the top of the bat. We have a bear, everybody. We have a bear. Mythical Physics, if you're new here, he's a bear. He said we were going to 570 last week. He's been kind of bullish. He's also been I don't know, he's been all over the place. But he always kind of has had the long-term mindset of Bionano doing good things. And now he is saying, know what you hold. This stock is a gym. Have any doubts? Check the due diligence that we've done. And I respect that. I respect that, man. MP has turned into a suck-up. LMAO. Yeah, I kind of think he had. Yeah. Well, the only reason why I'll give him a little bit of credit just because I do think from his last comments, like months, he's been with the channel for a couple weeks at least, maybe months, but he has always liked the Sapphire and Bionano long term. But yeah, it does look like he's kind of yeah, I don't like to admit it. I was wrong on a lot of things. Okay, fair enough. Okay, there you go. Full respect. Yeah, Mythical Physics is a former Sith, now Jedi. Yeah, Mythical Physics. Now, let me be clear here. Mythical Physics is only a Fellowship of the Sapphire member if he continues to be transparent and honest and not schizophrenic and switching to like, $4 this week and then goes to $10 this week, right? If he does that, that's not really that. But if he's cool now, dude, welcome to the freaking community, dude. That's one of the most high courage things you can do. Admit you're wrong to all the people that you just freaking. Mythical Physics has been way off. He said 570 by last Friday, right, on the 11th of June, right? We're now at $8 a share, and he had puts, and he's not doing well, I guess, if he held them. And he now is admitting he's wrong on a lot of things. So respect to that, man. I respect that. There's not that many people that can do that. Hopefully he doesn't flip flop though. That's the only thing. He's bullish only when we're green. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'm kind of hesitant to be like full respect and being a little bit cautious because he's only been bullish when we're green. I need Mythical to show up on the red days like we do, like all my OGs. So many of y'all OGs are here every day and you're still bullish long term, and I freaking congratulate y'all for that. That's just awesome. That's just awesome if you are. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. That's what it freaking means, man. Not only for the screwing over the market manipulators, not only for the healthcare stuff, but for making your own money and helping your own life and change your own life, man. Taking matters in your own hand. That's what it is. That's what you're helping to do if you have that conviction. That's a step. That's one of the things you have to have if you're going to make money. Fellowship of the Sapphire. No, this time I am reborn, bro. That's awesome, but that also sounds like you're joking. Real OGs listen at work. That's true, man. Base positive legend. There's so many OGs that we have. I respect y'all. Y'all are awesome. And you can tell the difference of a real OG's comments and a freaking someone that's flipping bearish and bullish every week, right? The bulls and the OGs, they don't flip bearish. They don't say stuff like, oh, we're going to hit $4 this week. They're not dogmatic. They look at the facts and they say what they think. And sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes they're not right. But the point is they're not dogmatic. And the point is they've also chosen a side based on their due diligence and research that they've done, man. So that's awesome. That's awesome in and of itself. But But yeah, AMC ape here. AMC ape here. May we all have gains this week. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Dude, the AMC crowd, once the AMC squeezes, which I wanted to, I really wish I would have, I kind of, well, nowadays, of course, in hindsight, I wish I held. I traded this and I was up 20% a day, so I sold out, but I wish I held that, so I wish I could say I'm a part of the AMC community, man, because I want this thing to squeeze. Okay, I wanted to squeeze so you can screw the manipulators. It'll help out a lot of people, but I also, and this is a little bit selfish, but not really. If you think about it, at least I don't think it is, right? Holy crap. Manipulation? What the? Bro. How did we just dip 10 cents right there? There's no selling going on at all. That's shorts right there. Dude, that's naked shorting right there. How do you explain that? We just dipped like, what? 10 cents? 9 cents? Yeah, 9 cents right there, and there's no selling pressure at all. Barely any selling at all. Dude, there's no other. That has to be shorts or naked or manipulation in some way. That has to be. There's no other explanation, man. There's no. That has to be. I bought at dips. Yeah, that's how it is. Yep. But we are confirming the previous level of resistance, which is awesome. Which is absolutely awesome. Okay, yeah, it could be dart pulls as well. Yes, it definitely could be dart pulls. But, I mean, come on. That looked exactly like a naked short attack. Come on, man. Come on, that looked exactly like it. Been here for 2 weeks. Thank you for helping me understand more what I should look for in stocks. Has helped me with a couple of gains everywhere. Just bought more BNGO, I believe. Have a nice day. All right, awesome, man. And then right when you say that, it dips. Well, here's the thing, guys. You have to understand, and I should be talking about this more. I do. Oh my, what the hell? What is this? We're still dipping to 806 now. What the hell is this? Okay, you're seeing way more. Look at that, 9,000 shares bought at the ask. Yeah, we're still going down. 806, 11,000 shares just bought at the ask, and we're still going down. What? Dude, bad form if you're out there. I need a short interest data update if there is any. Dude, this is what's going on. The shorts, no, they are resulting to the freaking manipulative ways. If they don't push this down, y'all know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't want to give y'all, I want to be cautiously optimistic here because it is a big risk and there is a lot of contingencies. But the fact of the matter is, if we hodl, by and large, if most of the public hodls by and large and the markets don't shit itself this week because of JP and the Federal Reserve announcement, I don't think it will be. If it's going to be bad, it's not going to be horrible. As long as the markets don't shit itself, we're going to probably squeeze. At least I shouldn't say that. We're gonna have a very realistic chance of squeezing if the markets give us the chance to, which I think they will this week. So the manipulators, no, they have to freaking spread the FUD. They have to send us lower. If they don't, they're fucked. That's as simple as it gets. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? I'm sorry for being frank. I don't care if you get offended, but dude, that's how it is. 6,000 shares just bought the ask. 807 right there. We've got walls at $8, and we've got no walls to tear down on the ask side or the sell side. New lineage in tweets. There's new lineage in tweets. Margin call is coming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are we at with the gamma squeeze? I'll tell you what. I'll talk about that in 1 second. But let me look at the Lineage's Twitter real quick if it is. Hold on. Just tell me if there's new Lineage's tweets. Just tell me if there is. Wish I could say what happened. Was too busy trying to buy another stock. Dude, it was naked shorting or dart pulls. It was. I mean, there's no doubt. There's no. I mean, it probably is. I mean, there's no way to know for sure what happened to EverK. But here's the thing: we went down about 9 cents in like literally 5 seconds, and there was like literally less than 5,000 shares being sold at the bid, and then we had about triple the shares being bought at the ask or in green. Stop price doesn't go up, right? So it's just. What does that tell you? Shorts. I mean, it could be more shorts doing what they do best, which is spreading FUD and more short, doubling down again. Bro, Marco, are you kidding me? 50 cents up and 50 cents down, pumping up, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you... What? My friend Marco, come to the freaking light, man. Right now, you're a Sith. You're a Sith right now. The anger and hate has consumed you, my friend. Is NABC's a threat to BNGO? So in the CEO's own word, right? I have this from good sources. In the CEO's own words, right? Basically, CEO thinks that NAPSIS is not a threat. All right, that's as simple as it gets. Yeah, the CEO does not think the NAPSIS is a threat. It takes like a month to map one genome of NAPSIS, apparently, which I don't even know if that's true, but if it is, I mean, obviously, okay, why would you do 1 month to map a genome when you could do 96 a week with Bionano, right, at the 100x resolution? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So I am not worried about NAPSIS at all. At all. I mean, I'm not worried about them at all, but I guess I am a little bit, just because the fact is, in any technology company, right, your technology can technically be replicated, kind of, or be made obsolete, but the fact of the matter is we've got a lower chance of that happening than pretty much anyone else. Pretty much as you can get, I would say. At least I think. Yes, we got the CBO. New CBO, Richard Shippey, new chief business officer, and we did do a video covering that. I'll cover that pretty soon here. Marco happy with 50 cents gains. Dude, you're right now. I mean, I don't know if I should say come to the dark side or come to the Jedi side, because both of them sound, I don't know. Coming to the dark side sounds better, right? The Bears, I don't do this to brag, right? The money is not, I mean, the money is important, but the money is not what matters, right? If you want to see percentage gains in the 40% range, 100% range, if you want to stop scalping, right? If you would like to stop scalping, I mean, we're talking about doubling up your portfolio, right? I'm not trying, okay. If the Bears, if y'all want to come to the dark side here, or Jedi side, whatever you want to say, right? Both of them are fine. Become a bull, start adding on the dips, start selling on the rips if you want, and start doing your research on the Sapphire, and then come to the freaking Fellowship of the Sapphire, man. Become a member of the Fellowship of the Sapphire. Hell yeah. That's what you can do. It's never too late, man. It's never too late to see the light, right? Sometimes darkness can show you the light. If you're a bear, you can still make the right decision, man. Instead of trying to make this company fail by shorting, and trying to make less people, trying to screw people over with leukemia and with Alzheimer's and with BWS and with FSHD and with all these horrible diseases, instead of trying to do that, being a long-term bear, you can actually start making more money, and also help more people and screw over the manipulators in the process, or at least help to do that, man. Yeah, there's no reason why we should short this. If you're a long-term bear, there's no reason to be a long-term bear, right? If you want to short it short-term, right, that's extremely risky, just given the nature of the stock and the history, right? What happened last time we had a parabolic run, right? Shorts lost everything. Okay, they lost their houses. Shorts committed suicide, basically, last time we got the run-up, right? Figuratively, and that can happen at any point. If you've done your research and you understand the Sapphire, that can happen at any point. Marco, Mythical, everyone. Okay, I don't know. I feel like Mythical Physics is just joking around at this point. I really do. But if he's not, this is awesome. Okay, here we go. Marco, I know it's hard. I've been to the darkest depths of a FUD spreading bear. It will consume you and destroy everything you love. That sounds like Obi-Wan to Anakin, right? If Obi-Wan would not be stupid, he could have literally took Anakin and brought him back to the freaking Jedi side, but he's stupid. He's like, no, only a Sith feels an absolute. Oh, he's like, no, just tell him why being a Sith is bad, and he would join you, but no, he doesn't. Brandon, what's your price target end of year 2022? I don't have one, but I would say easily above $30, probably more like 40, 50. Probably easily above, probably 30 at least. But it's too early to tell. Honestly, probably higher than that. But yeah, we'll see. All right, digital is much better than optical. What do you mean? Yeah, this can't be real. I know. Mythical is just trolling nonsense. I know. I feel like he just is. It's so funny though. It's so true. And it's so true though as well. It's like, if you are a bear, that makes sense though. So it's like, I think he's messing around. I think he's just playing with us, which is awesome. But I feel like it's also true though. There's also a lesson to be made that 40K BIOL at $8. Yes, sir. Well, 33K now. We got that BIOL up at $8 a share. Hell yes. Let's check that volume. Check that 1 hour volume compared to yesterday. Or not yesterday, last trading day. So basically, what, 7 million? Almost double. Almost doubling what Friday's volume is, and about the same as what it was the previous days. So not bad. Not good by any means either. I mean, I can't complain. It's all right. You can't complain when you're up 6%. Okay, screw the volume. You can't complain. Brandon, how do you know when to buy more? I'm thinking about selling SOS because I'm up and putting gains into BNGO. Okay, so when it comes to, but this is very complicated. I could rant on about 5 minutes about this. When it comes to selling Bionano or selling other stocks and adding more Bionano, right? It's essentially what it happens. If you're in a similar boat to me where you think, okay, I'm going to try to accumulate as many shares as I can while we're down and sell some, if any, if not any, right? When we're up, and I'm going to ride it for freaking long-term gains, right? You have to take into consideration a couple things, okay? Number one, you have to consider your buying power, right? Your overnight buying power or your day trade, whatever, okay? Options, whatever. Overnight buying power, that's how much buying power do you have compared to your actual value of your account. Now you have to consider how much buying power should you have based on the market headwinds that are potentially going to screw everybody over in the short term, right? If we look at the economic calendar here, we've got the Federal Reserve announcement on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, and the Fed JP press conference, right? Also, we've got inflation. Also, we've got the government spending more money than ever. I don't know if you care about that, but that's something I care about. Government spending a lot of money. Government expansion. Super interventionist government policy right now. Like this is probably the most interventionist government economy the government has ever played a role in the economy, probably ever. Do you all think FDR was more interventionist than the current administration, or the current Fed, current situation, I should say? What do y'all think? Anyways, it's probably close. I don't know. But anyways, do those things scare you, and how much do they scare you, right? I mean, you have to look at the markets. You have to realize, hey, the NASDAQ has gone up a ton. The NASDAQ has gone up a ton. The government, and the reason of this run-up is pretty much, I mean, you can make an argument that this is because the markets, the interest of the markets has gone up. You can also make an argument that this is way too too fast with, the reason that this is happening is literally just because the government has gone, oh, okay, short-term gains, long-term, let's fuck everybody over, right? Let's do that. Let's pump the money. Let's spend the money. Let's freaking put, and then let's freaking pump the markets. You can make that argument. Or you can make the argument that the interest increase in the market justifies the run-up for the NASDAQ. It's kind of hard to kind of give your opinion without getting into your economic and political philosophy. But that's kind of the things. That's kind of what it is. That's kind of what it is right now. It's really complex, though. I hope you. But yeah, I would say here. This is what I'll say for everybody. There, at least in my opinion, there is a serious. I don't want to say likely, not necessarily likely. I mean, but definitely a realistic chance of the markets correcting in the next few months by end of year. And the reason is because not only are we going to have to begin tapering the freaking huge buying of the assets and everything, the purchase crap, the what the Fed is doing, the huge amount of spending that they're doing. Not only are the interest rates going to lower, but the government's going to have to step back, right? The government's going to have to chill out on the freaking interventionist crap, or not, I shouldn't say that, but freaking help just lifting the markets to the promised land, right? They're going to have to chill out on that, and a lot of people think that's actually better. The less government there is in the economy, the better for the markets, right? So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't think many people think that anymore, though. So at least right now, I don't know. But anyways, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens, right? And I think once the government actually does stop doing the freaking low interest rates, stop doing the freaking crazy spending, that's actually good for the markets midterm, long term. At least I think it is. Don't let me tell you what to think, though. You make your own opinion when it comes to that. So it's really, there's about 1,000 things. There's about 1,000 variables in the markets these next few months. It's very crazy. It's going to be very interesting. It could be hell. It probably won't be. It probably won't be hell. And at the end of the day, you also have to remember this. I know it's super complicated, there's 1,000 things, but you have to remember it's better to be biased for. It's better to have a bull bias than a bear bias, and that's because historically, because of capitalism in America and free markets, okay, because of the low taxes, whatever. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't be saying why. You make your own reason why America has had the best economy, undisputably, in the last ever. Okay, or well, I guess China's kind of close now, but historically, we are still the best, right? We are the best market and the best country for economically, and the markets perpetually go up because of that. Okay, so it's better to be in the markets than out of it. And if you get offended at any of that shit, okay, you just get out of here if you're getting offended on that. Okay, if you get offended off me saying the America's economy has been the best ever, all right, just. All right. 30% pullback in August. 30%? Bro. 30% market pullback, bro. That's closer to a crash than a freaking pullback. 30% market correction, that's more like a crash. But if you think it's going $20 end of year, these prices don't matter that much. Well, they do, though, because Bionano will get screwed over, and Bionano will see $6, $7, and $5 maybe again if the freaking bear case scenario comes out with the markets. And everyone hates that, and everyone reacts very poorly. If inflation keeps rising, that's probably it. That's probably the most we get. Also, can we get some, dude? Rip the Wi-Fi puts, bro. Rip the shorts on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi stop price is freaking squeezing right now. No, come on. It was like 2 seconds. It was like 2 seconds. The Wi-Fi is doing well. The Wi-Fi is doing well overall. Come on. No, it doesn't. I got the Ethernet cable. It's looking good. I don't understand how it's freaking it's had 2 pauses of like 2 seconds the entire day. Come on, it's good. It's good. Come on. I'm shorting your Wi-Fi, bro. Get those puts out of there, man. You're freaking making us go down. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Worst month for stocks is September, and the highest chances for crashes happen in October. Yeah, if we look at the, I think that's accurate. Let me look at the average S&P return. So if we look at the worst month is August and September. Yeah. So right now we're in June, and the markets are doing fine. But as we head into July, I don't want to scare y'all, but I'm just gonna be. I got to tell y'all the truth. Okay, I would rather tell y'all the truth than scare you. Okay. At the end of the day, honesty is probably the most important thing here with my portfolio, with my buying power. I'm going to be having a ton of buying power coming into my account here, the account we use here, and I'm not really going to be buying the dip on anything for a while, unless everything just crashes short term, right? I am going to have a lot of buying power. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not necessarily saying I think inflation is going to go skyrocket or, bear case is going to happen. I'm just telling y'all I'm preparing for the worst. With I'm going to have a lot of freaking buying power in. So, Brandon Pump it. Market crash coming definitely somewhere end of year. I don't know about market crash. Come on. Well, I mean, there's certainly a case to be made for market crash, but I think a 20% correction is more likely. 10 to 20% correction by end of year for the broader markets, for the NASDAQ and SPY. That is likely to happen probably. No, I'm not leveraged. I mean, I do use a little bit of margin on the Bionano position here, but I have plenty of buying power, so I don't really. Yeah, every time my account goes down, the maintenance margin goes down, so I have pretty much the safest account that you can get as far as margin calls, as far as that. Yeah, I do use margin though. A lot of people are against margin completely. I think you're missing out a lot of money if you end up, I mean, it's just factual. If you use margin and you're green, you're going to make a ton more money. But if you lose it, if you're horrible and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose a lot more. So, yeah, it's not for everybody. But all right, here we go. No, stocks are not inflation resistant. No, that's something that I should be. I should make a video. No one really cares about any videos that I make, though, at all, period. Especially they don't care about the ones that are not BNGO related, right? BNGO is literally the channel. I've tried so many times to make other videos. It never works, but I'm going to continue to keep trying. But with the inflation, right? A lot of people think there's the argument that inflation will actually help stocks. It's not true. Historically, high growth gets decimated even more with high inflation. And the reason is because inflation makes the revenue of every company we're invested in, the value of that decreases, right? Inflation, it's not good. Higher inflation is not good for any company at all. It's not good. So, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. AMC is ripping. Yeah, well, it's up 18%. Yeah, it's doing well. I want it to squeeze. I know once this squeezes a lot of the apes, or at least some of them, even with the limited amount of exposure we've gotten on Wall Street Bets and other platforms and just the YouTube and everything, K-Stocks with Twitter, Reddit, a lot of them are going to throw their money back into BNGO. And smartly so, I think. So. Yeah, 2020 was the year of the tech. Inflation rate was all-time low. Well, it's been the year of tech for like forever, man. It's always the year of technology. $200 shares holder here. Gonna add 1 share per day every day the next week till end of the year. That's a fine plan. However, I do recommend holding off I know the dollar cost averaging thing, like Dave Ramsey loves dollar cost averaging, right? Who cares if you're up 20% a day? Just add it. Even though if you're red the next day, it'd be better to add then. I think you may want to consider, my friend, easy install. It's great. That's a great strategy, but you may want to consider only adding 1 share when you have red days. Just don't add when it's green. It'll make your average cost way lower than if you were to just add 1. Just only add when you're red, maybe if you want. It's up to you. Either way is fine. What is Kathy smoking? I don't know, but whatever it is, get me some of that shit. Kathy said, be more worried about deflation. Dude, Kathy Wood. Oh my gosh, I'll be honest with you. Kathy was kind of insane. With some of what she says. I don't know. I haven't even watched it, but yeah, she's fine. She's smart, right? She has a ton of freaking logarithmic crap backing her up, right? The freaking we draw a line here, and then that means we're gonna go down, right? I don't know, but Brandon, your plan won't work. BNGO doesn't have red days. If only that were true, my friend. Oh, that'd be awesome. But I mean, I see what you're saying though. Bull case happens. If easy install, listen to this. Okay, you need to understand this. If the bull case happens and Bionano starts squeezing because of Wall Street bets, and we get that gamma squeeze action because the open interest is extremely high on the call options, we have short dated call options expiring this week, Friday. It could get crazy, and you could be buying in on the red days a lot higher than it is on the green days, right? Technically, if you wait. So it's something to keep in mind. Just make your own decision. Just take into consideration what I've said and make your own decision. That's what I'll say. Do not blame me. Do not blame me. Do not blame me for your own investment decisions if they're good or bad, though. Please. Please don't. Check Discord. Oh. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I got through. Yes, I got through. Yes. Okay, here we go. This is the DCF model. Wall Street Bets DCF post. There we go. I'm pinning that. Go give your opinion. Go give your opinion, y'all. This is a great, and we did an entire video on this. I'm telling you, if the BNGO does get exposure on Wall Street Bets, it is only a net positive. Only a net positive. Damn, look at this. Caught it at 475 a month ago, so I'm feeling good. Yeah, I bet you are, man. You're up almost 100%. I bet you are. I'll be waiting for dips. Well, okay, whatever. I'll take that. You know what? I can't. I can't read. Oh man. You're giving out advice and setting yourself up for a failure and a great lawsuit target on your forehead. Actually, I'm not, because I have the disclaimers in the description of every video, and I say this is not financial advice plenty of times. So no, that's absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. No, hell no. Lawsuit on your forehead. Name me another YouTuber that has gotten a loose lawsuit for talking about stocks. Name me one other YouTuber name me any YouTuber in history that has gotten a lawsuit for talking about stocks on YouTube. I don't know if there's any. If there is, it's probably like one or two, maybe a couple, all right? How can we join your Discord for BNGO? So it's linked in every single description. It should be in the description of this video. Yeah, it should be. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's there. So the free link for Discord is in the description of every live stream and video, including this video right now. Deep DFV. Yeah, well, that's kind of an interesting situation, isn't it? I don't know. That's kind of only one, isn't it? So, you know. Dude, you're the one that's been wrong thus far, so I don't know why you're calling me that, but whatever. You get the opportunity to say, I am not a cat at a Senate hearing, though. Oh, man. Retesting 1569 before being added to the Russell. Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, by the way, we have the Russell 3000 inclusion. We need to remember that. June 25th. The close of June 25th is apparently when the addition is going to take place, so that should be tens of millions of dollars poured into BNGO in shares being bought. Bro, I don't tell people to follow. What are you talking about? What are you talking? You're getting me pissed off now, bro. You're just spreading lies. I'm going to have to ban you if you say one more damn lie here, man. What's your name? Emma? EMA something? Dude, I always say, and any sort of trade that I do or any sort of YOLO, I always say every single time, only follow me if you're willing to freaking be in the corner, be in the red potentially, and if you understand the risks. I always say that. That's not true at all, man. I always say that's God. All right, next shit we get. Next comment from you that's lies. I'm fucking removing. All right, you've been warned. You've been warned. I've been in a good mood today. I have not been pissed off today so far, at least, and not even once really. So that's incredible by itself, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, that's not a lie. So, well, that it kind of is. Putting all eggs in one basket is the most reckless thing you can do in the stock market. Well, Warren Buffett, take it from Warren Buffett, not me. Diversification is for idiots, right? That's literally a quote from him, or at least a paraphrase. So, it's not necessarily more risky. It's not necessarily more risky to throw all your eggs in one basket. No, not at all. Not at all. Right? That whole example, oh, one egg just cracked into the ground. Well, here's the fallacy with that. Companies that you research and yet are not just going to explode. Unless you're going to pull a freaking Ted Kaczynski and then freaking blow it up from a freaking mail, right? Unless you're going to shoot the CEO in the head or something. CEO gets shot in the head, headquarters gets blown up. It's not going to freaking just explode into nothing, right? I get what you're saying, right? But for me, high growth investor, dude, this is how you do it. This is how you do it, man. Yeah, I have not been pissed off today. Don't ruin that streak, man. Don't ruin the streak. You guys know I get pissed off like that. Dude, you can be mad at criticism and pretend that you were serious about anything. Thanks, I have to join the Discord. BNGO, go to the moon. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. All right, anyways, yeah, with this shit, I'm just going to go ahead and honestly, I'm just going to put him in timeout. I'm going to put him in, this guy's in timeout because I don't know what the hell he's saying. But yeah, y'all make your own decision, man. Y'all make your own decision about this channel and what I say and everything that we do here. I don't think anyone is seriously considering what the hell this guy is talking about, but yeah, it's just absolute lies at this point. So yeah, that's what we do. I don't like censorship. I don't like suppressing the other side, but when it comes to the cost of, I'm not censoring him. I'm just putting him in timeout, right? So yeah. At the end of the day, here the problem with censorship is that, well, on like social media, like if you don't remove some shit, then it just gets inefficient. So it's like, well, yeah, we are barcoding. We are barcoding right now. Yep. Lack of volume and look at that volume drop off. Let's look at the 5 minutes to actually see what I'm talking about. Look at that, just steady downtrending, right? Steady downtrending on the volume. Boom. Whatever. Hey, I'm fine with closing the day up 5%, 6%, 7%, 8%. Are you guys? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having the bears shut the hell up for once today. Although one of them just came out, right? So yeah, heading down like a rock, bro. Why, Marco? Where were you when we were going up at the market open? Like, do you call it both ways? Nope. All right. As channel grows, more trolls show up. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that is gonna happen. Yeah, honestly, yeah. When you're young and you're willing to put all of your risk, all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak, in one company. When you're young like me, dude, and you college, dude, it's not inherently bad or more risky. It's not even. I mean, I guess technically it is more inherently risky to throw it all in one company, but not really at the end of the day. Because if you know everything about that company and you understand the management and you understand that they're not just going to blow up and crack like an egg, like the example that Dave Ramsey shows, like, well, sometimes companies just poof, disappear, dies. And I don't know if that's a metaphor or figurative speech, kind of just to go way down or to literally die and like lose all your money. But dude, companies don't just disappear. And with a company as Bionano, I don't think it's going to just disappear. So I'm willing to take that risk. So yeah, no, I don't think it's necessarily diverse. You definitely, if you're young like me and you're a high growth investor, dude, you don't want to over diversify, man. The risk of over diversifying is bigger than under diversifying easily. At least for most people it is. Absolutely. Also, think of it this way: if you do only have one company or a few companies that you're invested in, guess what? You're going to be more knowledgeable about them, and more of your effort is going to be able to being put into those companies. So that's another defect of actually having like more than 5 or more than 10 companies that you're got with, right? Which is fine if you spend as much time as I do in looking at freaking squinting at freaking stocks and news and crap. You can certainly pull it off, but it's just a lot easier to do it this way. So yeah, or at least there's serious benefits to do it this way, I would say. All right, let me go ahead and read since the price action is just boring as hell right now. Let me read the new news that we got. Can the short squeeze mania fuel Bionano higher, right? This was at 3:34 Eastern time today, or I guess was this Central time? I don't know if they translate this to my time or not. But anyways, 3:34 a.m. this morning, right? Pretty much. Okay, so here we go. I think that actually I already read this, and this is actually horrible. Pretty much. I didn't read this with y'all though. It's basically saying that it likes the business. It's a good sapphire, and they don't really give any opinions though, right? They say can a short squeeze hopefully hope something mistype, really squeeze BNGO stock. Right? It doesn't say if it does. It doesn't say if it can't. It's clear that Bionano has been picking up steam as a potential short squeeze candidate for some time, right? But is it going to happen? Whole another question. How high the stock can go is really a function of how heavily retail investors keep buying the stock. Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about here. I mean, it likes the stock, right? More articles that are bullish. This is a bullish article, actually, because it does talk about how the Lineagen's revenue is interesting and how the financials are good. Or not the financials. What does it say here? But for those who believe Genomics is the future, Bionano is on the cutting edge of providing some pretty intriguing technology to its customer base. Hell yeah, man. That's definitely true. So it is a bullish article. It's what you like to see. The calls expire Friday. Gamma squeeze. 12K buy at 811. Yes, sir. 12K buy at 811 at the ask, pushing the stop price higher. Hell yes. We like to see it. We'd like to see it a lot. There's no volume coming in at all, though. There's no volume at all. Is this new? Please tell me this is new. This is Lineagen's webpage, I believe. No, Biodiscovery. Oh, it's a conference thingy. Okay. Experience utilizing NX Clinical for CNV detection using standard of care testing in postnatal specimens. Lineagen, a Bionano company, has utilized this software for the interpretation of copy number variations in postnatal populations. Join us as we describe our experience in utilizing this platform agnostic software to merge databases from multiple clinically available platforms for improved clinical workflow. Two of Lineagen's directors will describe their real-world experience of utilizing the variant database pre-classification, custom tracks, and other functionalities while highlighting a few case examples. What time? I like this. All right, we're going to leave that up. Somebody tell me what time this is if anyone knows. Oh, God, it's right there. I'm stupid. This is why you just have to wait for me to figure things out until you actually tell me what I want to know, because I'm stupid sometimes. June 21st, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Pacific time is 2 hours earlier than Central, so that's going to be 10 o'clock Central time, June 21st. 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Yes. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely do this. Dude, I say we do this. This is a Lineagen conference. I say we do it. Hell yeah, I say we do this. I say we set up a live stream for that. The only problem is it's going to be Monday during the market hours at I mean, we can do it. Chances are the price action isn't going to be that exciting on 10 o'clock Central Time, 2 hours, 1 hour and 1.5 hours after the market opens, right? So I say we do it. What do y'all think? Hey, Mythical Physics, how many shares and at what price do you hold a Bionano? And also, Mythical, can you send a screenshot of your position on the Discord if you wouldn't mind, my friend? That would be great. Friday's gonna be really huge with the closing and power. Yeah, I know it is. There's gonna be all of the people that are gonna hold their options until they expire. They're gonna freaking buy more calls, and that's gonna be that gamma squeeze potential, man. And not even necessarily more shares. They're just gonna take that profit and then throw it back in, most likely, or at least a lot of them will, right? So, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be crazy. That's what it's gonna be. A lot of them are gonna be exercising those shares, right? They have the right to buy. A lot of those in the money people, right? They had 13,000 contracts out there, open interest. They have the right to buy at $7, right? They have the right to buy hundreds of thousands of shares, probably millions. At least tens of thousands of shares at a $7 price. They can exercise those options. And $6, right? 5,000 open interest at $6 strike as well. So, dude, that's what you like to see. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Gamma squeeze. So basically here, let me explain the gamma squeeze. I only explained this once before, and it's very complicated. Sometimes I am a little bit iffy on my understanding of it, because it's basically, at the end of the day, hold on, let me find it here. Gamma squeeze. Do I even have it here? Did I put it? Hold on. So, but basically, right, a gamma squeeze, here, let me just, dang it. Okay, here, let me just look it up for you. So basically, what it has to do with here, you know what? Let me just explain it. Screw that. Okay, I basically I have it memorized it this way. I've explained it so many times. Essentially, it's short dated buying of call options, right? So short dated, right? So this is short dated, right? 18th of June, this Friday. That's your short dated call options, and it needs to be way more calls being bought than puts. And you can see that if you look at the open interest for the puts, there's nothing close to it, right? There's way more open interest on the calls that is there. So you also need the stop price going higher. So you need stop price going higher, you need more calls being bought, and you need a short dated expiration. We have all of those things. And then the fourth thing, the kind of the big thing is, right, short. It basically, for one reason or another, it's kind of vague in its explanation, at least in the articles that I read. But basically, it leads to hedges and institutions needing to cover their risk by covering their shares. So essentially, it all leads to the same thing as a short squeeze, but it's just instigated by the options, to my understanding. I could be wrong on that. I don't think I am, but that's pretty much what it is, though. And given the short interest is also increased, obviously with the stop price increasing, there's one on the horizon. A gamma squeeze and short squeeze are both on the horizon. To my understanding, they are. What targets are we looking for sell orders? Well, on level 2 data, if we look right here, right? You're welcome to level 2 data, by the way. 812 is where our next wall is going to be, but that's not a real wall. 830 is another wall. They're both fake. Hey, can we be honest with each other? They're fake. Come on. Also, we are setting up a little bit of a descending, triangle here. Kind of. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to put it right there. And then we also have a horizontal support here. We kind of have a bit of a descending resistance and horizontal support. So a bit of a descending triangle here. Technically bearish, but obviously, as you all have known, if you watched the technical analysis on Sunday or Saturday, so Sunday morning is when it came out, we have a descending triangle here, and we obviously broke the upside, and the price target is way up at 925. So, take that for what it will. I'm not saying we're going to hit that. I'm just saying that is the price target based on the descending triangle, right? I'm not predicting that. I'm just telling you what it would be. What it is technically off this, right? We'll see if it hits. We'll see if it comes to fruition. But is it different than a short squeeze? Yes, it is, but not by much, to my understanding. Not really. I mean, it all leads to the same thing, right? And it also talks about, and it is a little bit different. I should have added this in. This is kind of a little more subtle, but also apparently the rapid buying of call options that are short dated, I guess, or not. It doesn't even specify if it's short dated or long. But anyways, just the rapid buying of all those call options can lead the stop price to go higher. And domino effect, essentially, with the shorts covering, some of them covering, and that's kind of what it is. So it's pretty complicated, but just look up what is a gamma squeeze. There's a couple articles that most of the articles are actually shit that I read. At least there's only one that really does a decent job at explaining it, but you can learn a lot about them. They're pretty complicated, I think. At least I'm stupid. Okay, I'm stupid sometimes. Okay, so maybe they're easy for you all to understand, but yeah, to my understanding, that's what we're dealing with. A lot of buys above 806, 808 need to go above 814. Yeah, well, we need to go above this descending level resistance first before we do that. A lot of shares being bought at the ask, though. Look at all that. A lot of shares being bought at the ask, man. You like to see it. Do you think we're in the giant modified cup and handle from April 26th? April 26th. No. No, because if you were, you would have to have a resistance touch point at about 750, 770. And we don't. It's more likely that we have a cup and handle. I mean, it's technically not off the table that we're going to get a cup and handle right now, right, with 918, but it's not very likely. Here's the thing. You can call it a cup and handle for however long that we go, as long as we go on the trajectory of going up roughly, right, with a little bit of consolidation. You can call it a cup and handle. But the fact of the matter is, this was a perfect cup and handle right here, right? This one right here, the price target was 720, and we hit that perfectly, and then we got rejected, and then we obviously gapped up, and then we kept going, and we're keep going right now. The fact of the matter is, the big-ass cup and handle pattern that we've been... Here, you know what? There we go. The big-ass cup and handle, though, like on the weekly chart, I mean, it looks like a perfect cup and handle. So far, I mean, no, it does. I shouldn't say that, but if it does, I mean, we're going to hit $25 a share this year if this cup and handle were to come to fruition, right? And if the revenue in the standard options, if the bull case happens, yeah, we're going to hit $25 a share. We're going to. But it's not a huge likelihood. I would say it's probably less than a 20% chance. Probably, maybe even less than that. Probably, I would say. So I don't know. But yeah, the big ass cup and handle is a serious on the weekly chart, right? Or on the daily chart if you zoom out enough, I guess, right? It looks like crap if you do it like that, but yeah, that is a potential chart pattern that we're going to be watching 100%. 100%. Yes, sir. All right, this looks good. A lot of buys. Yeah, yes, sir. A lot of buys. Exactly. I thought I was looking back a long way. Yeah, well, yeah. It's just, I wouldn't say that's probably not. I wouldn't call that cup and handle, but yeah. Testing a decent level right now. Do you think them publishing their numbers is going to be good? The earnings, you mean? The earnings? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. For some reason, no one watched, and I know the channel doesn't get views. Okay, I'm fine. Channel doesn't get views. Whatever. I'm not complaining, but oh my, wait, why did this only get 300 views? What the? All right, sorry. But yeah, the about the Q2 revenue, right? Why BNGO stocks revenue may surprise you in Q2 earnings report. That is the video that you want to watch if you want to know about Q2 earnings and why I think the numbers are going to be good, right? Or that's the DCF model that got no views again. Which is fine. I'm not complaining. We get plenty of views. I'm pessimistic when it comes to the views and channel sometimes. All right. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. The markets are not even doing as many favorites today, and we're still running, right? That's what's awesome about today. We got the news. We got the hype. Well, kind of. The Russell is down big. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. The Russell is down big. The fear index is up. The SPY and Dow is down almost over 0.5%. NASDAQ is doing okay. NASDAQ is clinging on for dear life. But, dude, high growth is doing well. But here's the thing. If the markets were doing well and high growth could kind of benefit from that, I mean, Bionano could be up 20% today. That's as simple as it gets. I'm serious when I say that. Could be. But, yeah, that definitely could be happening. And right now, it looks like we are trying. Right now, this could be the start of something interesting. We are trying to confirm the breakout above the descending level of resistance right here. This could be it. Q2 numbers will be great. Eric might even sandbag them and carry some revenue sales over to Q3 in case of further COVID impact. He can't. Can he do that? I mean, I feel like they're pretty by the book. I mean, they can't. I feel like if a sale happens in Q2, they can't really just say, "Oh no, that's actually going to be Q3," right? They can't, I feel like if they fudge the numbers there, that's a big risk. I don't feel like they do that, or they will. What do you think, Kieran? I could be missing something. I could be stupid. Let me know if I'm stupid. Probably am. I am. Okay, y'all know the technical difficulties of the stream. Luckily, this week the Wi-Fi is going to be good, and hopefully we won't have any more audio problems. I think I fixed the audio on the desktop audio. I fixed everything. Hopefully, I think I did. So. But yeah, technical difficulties, ranting, stuttering, yelling, getting pissed off, all of those things that you're in for all of those things when you click on this channel. Always. Especially on the lives, especially the market open lives. Do you consider NABCs a strong competitor to the BNGO? Not really, to be honest with you. I thought I did. Here's the thing. I did say earlier they were probably the most direct competition to Bionano, but here's the thing. As you research more and you actually see that the CEO thinks or says that the NABCs is nowhere near us and it takes 1 month to map one genome for NABCs, to my understanding, that's what he said. That is what he said. So it's like, well, they're not a threat. So, yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Sales and stall being so far apart, dates can make it quite easy to defer revenue from one quarter to the next. Okay. We're straight up just barcoding out of this breakout. We're breaking. Oh, there we go. Dude, freaking Obi-Wan BNGO. Obi-Wan just used the Force. Dude, that's too sick. Obi-Wan, why didn't you convince Anakin to not join the dark side instead of saying only a Sith deals in absolutes? You could have freaking saved him, man. We were talking about that earlier. I'm sorry, that's irrelevant. But anyways, talking about the decent level of resistance, we are confirming. As I say that, I jinx us, right? We are just straight up barcoding, but we are trying to confirm the breakout above this decent level of resistance that we have struggled to break above since since this morning, since right at the open, basically. Howard Cunningham, my brother-in-law, was hired by BNGO last Thursday. Research and development is his forte, a real in-the-know position. Are you kidding me? Howard, are you messing with me right now? Howard, you need to join the Discord, or at the very least, you need to join the freaking, what do you call it? You need to join the Reddit group, the Fellowship of the Sapphire, which is, they're both linked in the description. They're both free. You need to tell us, you need to give us proof for that, please, and then we can talk. Please do that, Howard. You're a legend if that's true. Okay, hold on. We got to be careful here. We're not trying to get insider information. No. We're not trying to get insider information. We're just trying to, you know, I don't know. We're just trying to, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not insider information. It's not insider information. Look at that. Look at that, 815. There we go, getting a little bit of breakout. Recognize the revenue, but either way, quarter two will be great. Looking for any update from Eric on early results from studies and European accreditation for laboratory developed tests. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lots of growth barcoding right now. Yeah, we're just barcoding away. Barcoding away. Yes, sir. Howard. Yeah, if Howard is real, I feel like Howard, I won't believe that, to be honest. I will not believe that until Howard actually comes on here and shows us some sort of proof, because that's insane. I mean, Bionano has been hiring a ton of people lately, right? We've already been talking about that, but still, what is this? The VWAP? Okay, I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look at that after this. Using FDA-approved non-invasive procedure. That's not news. Oh, this is from. Okay, hold on. I think I already saw this. Yeah, I saw this. They can't do that as it's too easy to audit. Yeah, but it depends on the accounting method they use for when to recognize the revenue when the sales is made or when the cash is received. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was. I just thought there's no way that they can actually just fudge the numbers like that. You know. I don't know though. It just depends. Because I guess you know what. The other guy, Kieran, might have a point, because it's like, well, if the sale date is now, but the installation date is like, a year from now, or a month from now, and in quarter three, can they use it in either one they want? Probably not, I would say, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. It's open to interpretation. No one knows for sure. Let me check out the short interest data. There was something in here. Okay, short interest just went down a little bit, still up on the day. Market Chameleon, BNGO dart pool trades. Reported for BNGO have accounted for 59% of the total volume today. Over the past 20 days, the average dart pool volume is 53%. Total volume in the dart pool is 5.6 million. The VWAP price for the only the dart pool trades is 803. Bro, can you send me the link where you see that information for the dart pool trades platform, please? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. This isn't saying. Is this saying it? Oh my gosh. This is great news. Well, it's good. It's good news and it's bad news. Dart pool trades have reported for BNGO have accounted for 59% of the total volume today. Over the past 20 days, 53% is the average volume for dart pools. Dude. Oh my gosh, this explains it. The damn dart pools, man. Dart pools, BNGO. Oh my gosh. Dude, this explains so much. Hold on, let me get this up here hold on. Okay, there we go. Also, let me go ahead and pull up this while I'm at it. There's so many things to cover today. We finally have an exciting day, finally. Okay, but yeah, what do you call it? Let me see. Let me just see real quick where we are. BNGO, we're up there. We're actually getting higher. No way. I mean, well, we're still low, but we were like all the way down here, so I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, this is big. This is big. Also, we have this catalyst, lineage in catalyst coming in maybe. Dude, dart pools are freaking. They're known and they're named. Literally, they're named for their lack of transparency and their shady behavior and their proclivity for market manipulative trades. That's according to Investopedia. I can look that up right now if y'all want. Dude, the more dart pool trading there is, the more likely there is for manipulation in the stock price. Dude, if that doesn't get you suspicious of manipulation, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. How come you never read my comments? Dude, do not spam. Do not spam me, please. You have not commented in a while. Sorry, my friend. I don't know why we get so many spammy people like that. I don't understand it. What did I do to you, my friend? What did I do? Tomorrow BNGO might go down by 5%. Yeah, they might go. Maybe. Products invoice as they ship, so a sale today won't hit the books yet. Have 2 shares of Mora at 24. Should I sell? It's up to you, my friend. That's up to you. But you are certainly up a lot. It certainly is tempting. Mara is good. Mara is great. I like the long term. I'm a Bitcoin believer. You got to determine whether you're a Bitcoin believer. Mara is going to be the mining group to take over, I think. They've got way more miners. They've got the DCMA pool or whatever, the DM. What is it? I don't even know what it's called. But they got a pool of miners that's going to be clean, transparent, and honest, which is exactly what there is none of in Bitcoin mining, which is likely to make everybody excited about it. And it's likely to just be good, right? If there's any sort of effect because of Bitcoin forging or some sort of cybersecurity issues, Mora is likely to not get hit as hard as other RIOT and the other ones. Everything money sent these spammers. I know, dude. Everything money never responds to me. You know what? Let's go to their video and let's see if they actually did respond to me. I bet they didn't. I hate these guys. I absolutely hate these guys, man. Such trolls. Oh, they still have more likes than dislikes. Dude, that's absolute shit. I did respond to them. It doesn't show here, but I did send them an email. I did send them an email here. I did send them an email asking if they wanted to freaking do a bull-bear debate. And of course they don't, because they know they would get fucking wrecked. Okay, that's as simple as it gets, man. Brandon, isn't dart pool trading BNGO a good thing? It depends on how you look at it. So if anyone's just getting it right now, right? We just had Bad Form, the legend himself. Bad Form is literally a legend. Thank you so much for him on the Discord. He basically sent us this information right here. According to marketchameleon.com, I'm not familiar with the site really, but it looks pretty damn sweet. BNGO dart pool trades. I don't know how they got this information, right? Because the dart pool trades are specifically that they are what they are because the public doesn't know what they are, but apparently this public website does know. So dart pool trades reported that BNGO have accounted for 59% of dart pools. That's what it is today. 59% of the volume today, I guess. I guess that's updated right now. But that doesn't really matter. Over the past 20 days, the average dart pool volume is 53%. That's a ton. Of the total volume, dart pools are 53%. That's absolutely insane. To my understanding, that's what it means. And the more dart pool trading means not only more likely more manipulation, but it also means more likely that shorts and whales and sellers. More likely manipulation. That's essentially what it means. I can go in more into detail, but that's what it means to me at least. Depends whether they want the price. Yeah, it kind of does, but let's be honest. Okay, come on. They want it down. Come on. The short interest has risen a ton. If they wanted it to go up, we would be at $10 now because that's the only reason why we're not, right? We've got the news. We've got the Wall Street Bets hype kind of a little bit. We've got the news. We've got the fundamentals. We've got the freaking technical analysis, bullish setup, bullish reversal, right? We've got everything. So it would explain it perfectly. It's very likely that the dart pool trades are all selling and shorting and manipulating and naked shorting, fake shares, synthetic shares, all that shit. What do you call it? I think we should post them. So yeah, you haven't seen any BNGO DDs on any other subreddits, right? Yeah, that's for a reason, right? To my know, I've been on Reddit for a while. I've tried to find, I mean, not really that long, right? Less than a year, honestly. But I mean, dude, there's no other stocks or no other subs that accept BNGO due diligences. Track stocks is one that kind of does, and that's pretty much it. Like, I've tried stocks, I've tried stock market, I've tried Wall Street Bets, I've tried undervalued stonks, right? That's actually for JMIA. Isn't that for JMIA, I think? I don't know. I've tried Wall Street Bets Elite. Nothing, man. BNGO and Fellowship of the Sapphire and track stocks are the only ones that we consistently are actually allowed to post in. But if you know any Reddit subs that will not remove our shit, please tell me. Please tell me. NNDM started rising right here. Volume spike right there. About to test intraday high. What? Sorry, BNGO, dude, they have you suspended right now? What? Trackstars does? Even Trackstars doesn't ban me. Dude, Wall Street Bets removed me, banned me, and muted me from sending any more messages to the mods. Trackstars, on the other hand, they're actually cool with me. For once, there's actually a subreddit that doesn't hate me. I don't understand it. They must hate Bionano. That's the only way. That's the only way to explain it. Dark pools should not exist. Well, there is a fundamental reason why they exist, but there is probably a lot of manipulation going on. No, dart pools are about 40% of the market. No, I heard that dart pools, no. No. I don't think that's true. So we got somebody say that might be right, but I don't think that is. So the percentage of dart pools trades. Here you go. Okay, so what the? I just looked up this. I just looked this up a week ago, and it said 3 to 5%. This is crazy. Okay, never mind. The percentage of non-exchange trades has grown to roughly 33% of all trades, up from 8 to 10% a decade ago. This is because the users of dart pools have had a better experience in the dark than at an exchange. Okay, so I guess it is 33%. What? I thought it was. Let me word this in a different way. All right. Well, anyways, it says, wow, never mind. Wow. All right, you're right. It looks like 16% in 2010, 40% in 2017. Damn. I guess you're right, but still, the point is still the same. My point is still the same. The dart pools have still used, or there's still way more volume on the dart pools for BNGO than other stocks, and then the average, right? So it's still more likely than other stocks based on that metric that market manipulation has came into play at some point or another, and is happening right now. Clearly, ladder attack attempting to push us down under 8 to keep us from going to 9 with momentum that would trigger a gamma at 965. I'm curious, Havana. I don't doubt you, my friend. You know more than me half the time, right? But why do you think 965 would trigger that gamma? I mean, why do you think that? Quick peek at SENS or NASDAQ real quick. All right, sure. SENS is up at 8%. Yeah, not really doing anything there. UVXY, this is a problem. UVXY is making higher lows and pretty much higher highs all day almost. NASDAQ is still holding up well. That's what we did. The Russell is kind of shitting itself, to be honest with you. SPY and Dow is just having diarrhea right now. Yeah, that's as simple as it gets. A13 right now for BNGO. My man using Bing. Dude, there's no difference between Google and Bing. I don't understand people. I mean, there's really not. Is there? I mean, you really think there is? I don't know. They know if BNGO runs, it will take all the volume from many other tickers. Yeah, I know, Kieran. Exactly. That's why I want Wall Street Bets to freaking. That's why I want to fight them, or at least keep trying to post to them, man. Hell yeah. Big day on the 17th depends on the ETF approval or disapproval by the commission. I got personal threat. If I ever post about BNGO again, I'd be doxxed. Is that serious? No way, that's not serious. You're joking. Cal, you're joking. Are you serious? Cal, you need to screenshot that and send me it, and then I'll have proof to freaking tell everybody about Wall Street Bets freaking corruption if we wanted to. Right now I'm not, because there's so many people that think that would be a bad idea. But if we wanted to, that would be proof. And that would just be good to know for us. So send us out in the Discord if you want, my friend. 9 by end of day possible for BNGO. Yes, certainly possible. Anything is possible, though, so that doesn't really come with much weight. But I would say there's more. I would say there's at least somewhere in the realm of like a 10, maybe like a 5 to 20% chance of hitting $9 today. I mean, here's the thing. If the Nasdaq goes up, if the Nasdaq does well today with the Russell and the Nasdaq, right? If it does well, which I think it honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the markets do well this week, because of fairly complicated reasons with the Fed and JP. Yeah, we could see $9. End of week for sure, and end of day maybe. Does Bing sell your information, dude? All of our information is already sold. They already know everything about us. We might as well freaking give in at this point, right? They already know everything about us. There's nothing you can do. Give me 9, close end of the week, and I'll be happy, dude. I'll be happy if we close. I'll be happy anyway. I'll be happy as long as the fundamentals, as long as we keep getting more news. Screw the stop price, man. Yeah, I'll be very happy if we close above 9 or above 8 end of week. But dude, the fundamentals and the news is what's more important. We're building a team to freaking start getting that global adoption of Sapphire and to start working on new products and start working on the nano nozzle and the FDA approval, right? That's what this means. Not necessarily explicitly because of the nano nozzle and FDA approval, but that's kind of what, if you read between the lines here and pick up on the subtle details, I think that's what's happening here. Yes, there's a difference between Google and Bing. Google orders by their political ideology while Bing doesn't. Bingo, that's it. That's it right there. Exactly. That's why I do use Google Docs because it's just awesome, but I don't like using it for that reason. But yeah, I do use Bing partly because of that, I guess. At the end of the day, I don't really care though. So yeah. Do you think we will be green tomorrow? Pretty much it's a flip of a coin, but yeah, we're more likely to. No, it's not a flip of a coin because we're more likely to, given the technicals and given the news, and the market's likely to go up tomorrow. Yeah, no, I think there's a higher chance of us being green tomorrow, but I can't say for sure. I wish I could. I wish I knew. Single share at the ask. Okay, you want to do a single share at the ask? All right, done. I'll do it. We got to make it an event, though. Maybe the market close stream, we can do that. I got to take a piss here really quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go. Actually, you know what? I don't know. When should we leave? Should we leave in 30 minutes or now or right now? I don't know. I guess honestly, with the crazy news that we've gotten a ton of news today. I guess we'll just keep the stream on. I guess. DuckDuckGo, Google has too much control over what people see. Well, whatever. I don't know. Bing. Let's be honest. Bing is probably just as biased as Google, man. All the freaking big tech is, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's already over, man. They already have control of what everyone thinks, right? So it don't matter. Oh, man. All right. Single share at the ask when they start short ladder attacks. I'll do that. I'm down, dude. I'm down to do that. Y'all want to buy a single share at market close at like 2:59 or something? Central time, right? 1 minute before the market close or whatever time. I don't care. I'll buy one more. Yeah, I'll buy one more. Sure. AMC ladder attack trying to keep us away from 60 and 65. That will start a gamma cover. Yeah. I'm telling you, AMC starts squeezing a lot of the same whales and hedges and dart pool people that are shorting AMC are shorting BNGO as well. Some of them are. I guarantee you, some of them. Right? I don't know if it's a lot. I don't know exactly how many, but some of them. I'm sure there's a couple at least, a couple similarities. So my point is, once they start getting squeezed on AMC, margin call, they don't have to sell AMC only. They have to sell a lot of stuff, probably, including BNGO maybe, and which means covering, which means buying, which means going up higher. Hell yes, I'll buy 500 at close. Holy crap. All right, hell yeah, let's do it. Do we still fear inflation or are we done with that news now? Do the markets fear inflation or do we? I do. I certainly do. But the markets are short term. The markets are chilling out on the inflation fears. But at the end of the day, in the back of everyone's head, at least most people recognize the possibility that inflation has not peaked yet. I don't know that many. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there that think for sure that inflation is done, which I hope it is. I hope they're right. But the fact is, we don't know. The problem is Google probably is the most efficient though, even with, I mean, I don't know, it's probably really close though, but yeah. No major inflation for 2 years. AMP? I don't know that one. Gosh dang it, stop yawning, Brandon. All right. I think this is a good place to stop. 812, our goals are 870 on BNGO and 970. Gamma's pressure is on across the board, testing the shorts margin call. Yeah, it is. I agree. The freaking open interest of the calls are way higher than the puts. Not even close. We have the short dated buying of call options. We have the short term expiration and the buying and the stop price going up. If we hold, we also have the stop price, the short interest increasing, right? So we have all the parts of a gamma squeeze, which can happen at any point. Any point. So I'm in. I'm in for buying one share at the ask at I don't know, the market close. I'm in. I'm in for it. I'm absolutely in for it. No, we didn't. Howard apparently said his brother-in-law works at Bionano. That's probably shit. I mean, unless he can prove it to us, that's probably shit. I mean, at least I don't trust it. Let's see if he posted anything in here. Hey, let me see that. I'm not really seeing that. No, I'm not seeing that at all. Yeah, no, we just... Hold on, let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Yeah, no, I don't... What is that level of resistance coming from? It's coming from this? Hold on. Dude, no. No way. I don't think that's right. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know where you got this line, though. I mean, yeah, you technically have 3 validations. The more important validation, though, short term, is this one right here. We just broke out of the descending level, I think. Okay. You guys think we should end the stream? End the stream and then come back at, I don't know, come back at like 1 or 2 hours before the market closes? I'm down for that. I'm fine with that. Where's the Fellowship of the Sapphire link for Reddit and Discord? The link for the Fellowship of the Sapphire is going to be in the description of every single video, and I'll also go ahead and give you the link right now. End of day prediction? Oh gosh. Oh man. End of day prediction for BNGO. All right, I'm gonna say, you know what? How about this? Can I give you an end of week prediction? Because I don't like giving an end of day prediction because everyone's gonna be like, okay, we're going up. Let's YOLO your life savings. You know, I know a lot of people are gonna do that though. Yeah. Let me know y'all's end of day predictions. So yes, y'all think. Okay, so to clarify, tell me yes here in a second. Tell me yes to this idea. In the stream now, or in like a minute here, or 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, whatever, and then come back like 2 hours before the market closes. A lot. Okay, 870s, 813s, 830s, 810, 820, 870, and yes, anything. End of week 10. Whew. I'll take that. That'd be nice. That'd be sweet. It can certainly happen. $8 after profit taking. No yawning allowed. I know. I'm sorry. I was yawning earlier. I'm sorry. I'm yawning. Oh my gosh. I got to go outside and freaking wake myself up, man. Oh man. End of week, $10. I'll say this. All right, here. This is what I'll say. I don't want to get y'all too hyped up because I know once I say we're going to the moon, everyone is gonna freaking YOLO in and they're gonna get mad at me if we don't moon. So I'll say this. If the markets do what I think they're going to do, and I am more bullish this week on the markets than I've been for a while, but it could totally, JP Federal Reserve, it's still a pretty big gamble with them. So please take this with a grain of salt. But if the markets do what I think they will, I think we could easily see $9 and $10 this week. Easily. I mean, you throw in a couple Wall Street bet posts that don't get removed. Like we have been getting a couple Wall Street bets posts that have not gotten removed. That's a simple. I mean, there are a couple. We've got great news. We've got staff reduction. We've got earnings coming up. And as more people realize that earnings is probably going to be awesome, given the reasons that I made in the video that no one watched and in the Reddit thread that no one saw, those reasons explain why a revenue beat is likely in my mind. So, yeah. When you go, we will go up. Yeah, probably. I'd say that Wall Street Bets ship has sailed. No, man. No. I mean, imagine this. Okay, I respect that opinion, but here's the thing. If Wall Street Bets, imagine if the AMC squeeze happens, and then after that they're like, okay, we don't have any threat now for BNGO. Let's go ahead and allow the post, right? That would be awesome. and then we're good, and then we're good to go. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna put this link in the chat one more time. If anyone wants to join our fellowship of the Sapphire community, it's not super active right now, but I do try to post something on here every few days just to make sure the community is doing well. We're trying to, you guys know the goal, okay? You guys know the goal with this community. Breakout during after hours. What is the strike spread on BNGO puts and calls the 18th? Basically, here you go. The options chain here, basically, the open interest is extremely high for the calls. We've got a ton of out the money. The $11 out the money one is going down significantly, but the $9 strike price is going way up. There's 11,000 open interest call contracts out there now for the $10 strike price, expiring next week or this week, Friday. And then the spread, if you mean the bid and the ask, that's what the spread is looking like right now. Hit the ask on the in the money leaps, man. That's what you do. Hit the ask. This is the one I have, right? Right. Yeah, this is my position right here. Yep. Boom. Look at the open interest on these ones, though. Can you all even see that? Hold on, let me make this a little less. Look at the open interest. There's literally less than 1,000 puts being bought for 2023, and there's thousands of them that are open for calls. Right? That just tells you why. That just tells you there's no one in the right mind is actually betting on this going down long term. I mean, you can't get any better than that. You can't get any better than that. All right. Are there BNGO catalysts this week and economic calendar events? Yes, there are. We're going to talk about these more later. There are, though. And we also have this thing. That's going to be interesting. We have a Lineagen conference. That's going to be cool. That we're going to hopefully stream live. And then we do have the Russell 3000 inclusion, and we have... For catalysts this week, here, let me go to the upcoming events. I don't think we have any this week. But we do have, I'll tell you what, we do have... Let me get rid of that. Just so this thing is still going on. So I guess we could get a paper or a PR, or at least on the Twitter, hopefully, something, publication, going over what happened at the European Society of Human Genetics there. A close above 10. That would be great. Yeah, that would be great, man. It should be. Think about that for a second. During its IPO, we opened up its IPO. It IPO'd at about what? IPO'd about $8, dude. We are fundamentally so much better than Bionano was 3 years ago, and the stock price is literally lower, right? It's like, what? That just makes no sense. Exactly. That's why that's one reason why it's so damn auspicious. 9 is the magic number this week. Then we get back over 10 by July 1st. I hope you're right. Everyone likes crypto now. Everyone likes crypto now that it's back up. Last week, everybody hated it. Literally, I was y'all know I've always said I'm a Bitcoin bull. I'm a Mara bull. I've been that way for since January, December. Actually, I wish I would have got in before that. But yeah, that was Mara has been a moneymaker. Not so much anymore, but it has been. All right, let's get out of here. Let's end the stream. So, all right, y'all, to clarify, right? We're going to end the stream right now. We're going to come back 2 hours or 1 hour probably before the market close. Yes, power hour. Ah, dang, I forgot to charge my... Oh, my gosh, I have not been charging my phone this entire time. I'm an idiot. Oh, my gosh. Freaking... Be ready for breakout. I am. You know I am. You know it. All right, guys. All right, so yes. Okay, here we go. AMC hitting. Oh, my. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming here. All right, feel free to click off now. I'm gonna let you all know about some stuff, and then we're gonna get out of here. So we're gonna stream later. It's a couple hours, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time, right 1 hour before the market closes. Right. If anyone is interested in knowing about why I'm so bullish on the Q2 revenue, or about the DCF model, I'm gonna link both of these. Actually, you know what? I'll link this one in the chat right now. And I'm also actually, you know what? No, screw that. I'm going to link the new news that we got today, right? No one has seen this yet for some reason. We do have new CCO, CBO, new Chief Business Officer. That is now with us. So that is the news. Feel free to go check out that news, and then yeah, there you go. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all so much, man. Thank you all so much, Ivan, Funeral Father, CSPH, man, BNGO. Thank you all so much. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.